I left my webcam at work for my one meeting a week that I use.
Yeah.
I had a
Why
meeting.
did they get you on webcam? I'm offended.
Oh god, don't do that. Fucking hell. I just put OBS on my main screen and it went quite funny. No,
What screen?
it's just nice, isn't it, to see. Let's see. Sorry. It is a work webcam. I shouldn't just take it home and use it. Why?
Why indeed?
Delilah.
Someone explain this to me.
Yes. What are we explaining?
My name is abbreviated. Sam's name is not. Like, what?
Yeah.
What is going on there?
Dunno.
You're just the original G.
OG, I guess.
Racist against African/Dutch names. She's just swearing in the background now.
Two Ibanez guitars now.
Ho ho ho.
Identical. Two very similar models.
Okay. Are we all here? Are we all in the table? Yeah, I think we are.
Yes.
Yep. Present.
Okay.
Present and erect as per orders.
Okay. The party is in the city of Minaros, on the plain of Minaros, the layers of hell, governed by Prince Mammon, lord of greed and festering corruption, punisher to the avaricious, the ambitious, the charlatans, the fraudulent, and the corrupt.
Legend.
You have traveled there seeking to recover the souls of Obadiah Black and Golturian, taken and distributed upon the death of Archfiend Sinalas. Or at least high-ranking fiend. I wouldn't go as far as to call him Arch, maybe. Not the point.
Mid-management fiend.
Yeah, yeah. Colonel of Fiends, yeah, absolutely. Duke of Hell. And in doing so, yeah. And in doing so, you have been guided by fate and infernal forces to an establishment known as the Soul Mint, where the souls of the damned and dead are pressed into coins to be used as currency through the hells and beyond. Therein you have witnessed the true rigors and tortures of bureaucracy. You have witnessed an unending queue with a scrupulous bouncer. You have been forced to wait in a warm, smelly, dank room with rotting fruit for an unstated period of time. You have heard deals going on in which you would like to be involved, but nonetheless, you have been excluded from, and you have witnessed the auctioning of a living being, a tabaxi named Wayward, with the intent being that the cat person would be slaughtered and skinned for fashion. Truly hell, if ever there is a place. the party have split because by cunning and talent and the enhancement of abilities, Gronon has managed to convince the clerks of the Soul Mints auction house that he is in fact Gromdriel.
Yep.
Lawyer and adjudicator for the estate, executor of the estate of Sinalas, acting on appointment by the will to ensure that Sinalas's killers executing people, assassinating parties are given what is due them in the document, a document of his own invention. Through these means, you have secured a meeting and an opportunity to argue the case of this document in an infernal probate court that will establish the fate of the estate of Sinalas. Two of you wait in the office, Gronon, disguised as Gromdriel, and Jethro Chadwick. The other three being Tor, Tongi, and a resident of Hell who has accompanied you known as the Wanderer, have been offered a tour by the bailiff or bouncer, a bone devil, whose enthusiasm perhaps exceeds his ability and knowledge of this subject. And you have been given a tour of the warehouse and an opportunity to inspect the collection. Elsewhere in the city, you've encountered barkeeps, disgruntled, scrupulous, mercantile, and the unloading of livestock secured from plains elsewhere. The pet of Gromnon, baby Cyric, intervened on its own accord, perhaps, to free a Null Flind and a Shusuva, setting them loose on a rampage through the streets of Minaros, exhibiting terrifying, perhaps, volumes of power in the infliction of its wrath.
I enabled streamer mode. OBS open.
Okay. Got it.
Purple
Got
banner at the top of my screen.
Okay. At the very end of the last session, Tor and Tongi were shown to the locations of the two souls they were interested in. You know where they are in the collection. The warehouse is not unattended. A number of fiends work around this space. In varying states of alertness, they are cataloging, they are tidying, they are inspecting and assessing. The bailiff has walked with you. The Wanderer, however, has, as true to his namesake, wandered alone and purloined, pocketed even, the soul of an historic hero of the nation of Lurich, one of Cal, the Mountain King. And has located another soul, the name of which I did not speak, but the Wanderer recognizes. Gav, now I was talking to you about sleight of hand checks last time. I went away and I rethought that, so I'm going to leave it as it is, but I think the DC on the sleight of hand check I shouldn't have modified. But
Sorry, is this for Cal's soul?
Not Cal's. Cal's you've got is absolutely fine. Afterwards, I said, well, the DC will be higher on the sleight of hand check to pocket your to pocket the other soul that you're interested in. And I probably shouldn't have done that. No, it would be a check to take it because you're not unsupervised. You want to be able to do this smoothly and quietly. But the sleight of hand wouldn't necessarily be higher on that. So if you want to rethink that, I'm happy to talk it out to you. But the conclusion that you reached was that perhaps there are forces outside your own volition and your own choice that don't want you to have this soul in your own possession.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to let that be the case. And it has to come back through other means.
Yeah, I don't want to kind of rob you of that decision, because that's a piece of information that you kind of earned in there on going and looking for it. But it is interesting that it's here. It is interesting that it is as yet unminted. What we didn't do, however, was spend much time with Gronon and Jethro up in the office, the warm, poorly air-conditioned office with the clerk at the Soul Mint.
They have air conditioning in hell? Holy shit.
Doesn't work though.
Yeah, just blows hot air.
They have the vents. It isn't switched on. Tongi and Tor, is there anything more you'd like to do down there in the warehouse?
I mean, if you want to give Jeffro and Romnom a moment, we can come back to us later. Like,
absolutely reasonable. Yeah, absolutely reasonable. Brilliant.
No, if I can think of.
Because I have an idea. I have an
yeah.
idea, but we can come back to the idea that I had at the last session about a spell.
That's quite reasonable. Yeah. So yeah, have the three of you have a think. Gronon and Jethro, you are shown and sat in two wooden chairs near the desk at the end of the long vaulted office. And this room has a hardwood floor that kind of clacks and creaks as you walk along it. Trembles maybe in certain places, and there is the softness of wet, damp, rotting wood under your feet in a couple of places, although it does not feel as though it is going to give way. Some of these boards could do with being replaced. Two individuals sit with their backs to you already at the desk. They're both dressed in black. One is quite small and has a long, thin object wrapped in black fabric leant against the back of its seat. The other individual... Bless you. Gesundheit. The other individual is taller, medium-sized. Wears a wide brim hat with a veil drooping from it to obscure
Sorry,
their
these
face.
two individuals are other customers, was it?
They are other claimants.
Yeah.
Or representatives of another claimant, is what you've been told. That's what you know so far. But they both sat with their backs to you. They have not turned to look around as the clerk leads you to the desk. If anything, the tall one is leaning slightly towards the small, perhaps to be within whispering distance.
I'll nudge Grunwald in the ribs, whatever, and we can take him. Whisper.
I advise you to waylay that course of action as your lawyer.
Waylay that.
Take the notion, beat it up.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. The two chairs, as you approach, shuffle expectantly, is the vibe I want to give over here. They are slightly animate in and of themselves. They move with a creak and a squeak and a slight wiggle.
We're being invited into the room, sorry.
You have been led by the clerk down the room, away from the stairs which you ascended.
Okay.
And towards there's a kind of large window, and it's not stained glass, but it's a kind of lattice work. The framework in the lattice, if you remember, from a distance you can quite clearly make out the shape of two hands shaking. But as you approach it, it kind of looks a little more abstract. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You know, a pattern that's easy to see from far away, but as you get closer, the panes of glass are larger and It takes surprisingly long to walk the length of this office. It is deceptively deep. And
I've
you
got a short walk.
realize as you come to see out of the window that you must be suspended over the warehouse.
Cool.
There are rows and rows beneath you, and you can glimpse now Tor and Tongi being given their tour by the bailiff.
I'm picturing
down.
like like the manager's office in a factory, sort of hanging at the side.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it, but it feels more like you're in the center of the room somehow.
Oh, okay.
I went straight to the labs manager's office. Okay. In my brain.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. But it's suspended. Nothing underneath.
Yeah. You've only got a window at one end of this room, so your sense of scale and things like that is distorted. But certainly by looking down, there isn't a wall. If you were to look down, it's stacks and rows and shelves, and there is. Both of you can make perception checks here.
Well, idiot eyes see. Oh, 21, I think.
Nothing.
0?
8.
8. Okay. Yeah, Gronon, the sense of height and scale. Now you're not, necessarily afraid of heights, but it's slightly vertiginous.
I don't think I'm particularly looking, to be honest with you. I'm busy, distracted by the people.
Okay. I'll carry through the 8 on the perception check there to look at the people.
Just look,
Yeah, absolutely. As I've said to you, they are both dressed in black.
I don't need any more tonight. It's just consider me blowing my own smoke in my eyes while I'm trying to concentrate on those people. That's what...
Absolutely reasonable. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. They're both dressed in black. One is taller than the other. Absolutely. And the taller of the two, as I've said, has a wide brim hat with like a mourning veil. You know what I mean? Like almost like a bridal veil, but black, drooping down over their face.
Whatever it is, it sounds gay to me.
Mourning with a U in it.
I know. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, who doesn't like to wear a veil? It's cool.
Jeffrey rolling a 21 on the perception check. You can pick out a couple of really interesting details, including surprisingly to you, doors marked fire escape. In various kind of areas, some of which have stairwells leading up to them, some of which are at ground level. There are gantries around the edges of the rooms where certain fiends walk and move. And again, you're able to pick up on a number of individuals clearly working in this space, carrying boxes, carrying crates. The 21 is high enough that there is a kind of... There's a kind of purposelessness to a lot of the movement, as though they're putting more effort into looking like they're working than actually getting things done. And this is more confirmed to you when you see a particular fiend stand, empty a box onto a shelf, refill the same box with the same items, pick it up and carry on moving.
Legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jobs with.
Yeah. But the clerk coughs, clears its throat, says, please sit, so that we may commence proceedings. The chairs both quiver excitedly.
The chairs quiver?
The chairs are slightly animate. They kind of shake and wiggle a little bit on
I'll
the ground.
I'll turn to Gromno and say, I'll stand if it's all the same to you, my lord.
Lord, Quite. I'll take a seat, Jed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll exhale a humongous fucking amount of smoke just across the table towards them.
Yeah.
As I sit.
I'll stand behind him with my hands behind my back like an attentive servant.
Okay. The chair, as you bend to sit, moves forward slightly to anticipate your ass, and it kind of cradles you and scoops you slightly.
Bear in mind, Gex, that Gromlom is the lawyer right now. He's not the law.
Oh, is he representing me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I call everyone my lord. No, I don't. I forgot that. I will just say I'll say to the lawyer, the other lawyer, I'd prefer to stand, and I won't say my lord. And I'll stand looking not like a servant.
Yeah. As you wish.
Oh
You
shit!
find the chairs are provided for comfort.
Whose comfort?
Both.
With
It's the
everybody's.
the chair's comfort is the answer.
Yeah, that's what I mean by both. Yours and the chairs.
Yeah.
All
They
parties
sound like
involved.
something from the Dark Eldar.
Sit on me.
It's a Slaneshi chair.
Right, let's get this done. Our time is valuable.
By all means, Tempest, Stellaris, absolutely. We will, of course, keep discourse to the common tongue for the benefit of, and as the clerk's hand will settle, pointing towards Jethro, but is kind of pointed across everybody in this situation. The two to your left, Sam, the two also sat, both nod visibly.
I'm going to say in halfling.
Mhm.
So, shall we get this underway then?
The clerk's eyes come up. Both of you make an insight check.
Yeah, I don't know what he just said, by the way.
That's fine. But you might recognize the halfling language.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he's used it before. 27.
Jethro's definitely been around
23.
halfling language.
Yeah, I've heard
Is
it.
Titus a halfling?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's why I did
yeah.
Titius was a halfling.
23.
23 on the insight check. And for you, Jethro?
27.
27. Okay.
That's my subject.
The clerk's eyebrows come up, and it's a look of surprise.
Devil
And
speaking a halfling.
Yeah, that's the first expression, but also doesn't understand what you've said. Both of you have kind of gleaned enough to learn that. Given that this guy has just said, "Hey, let's kind of try and keep this common."
Yeah. Didn't you hear what
And
he
you've
just
gone and
said?
Started speaking something that even he doesn't understand. It's he's considering this mildly rude.
Talk normal.
Mildly rude. We're in fucking hell. Sorry, carry on.
The smaller of the two next to you leans forward and looks around. Now, this individual, you can ascertain quite quickly from looking at them, is a halfling. Not. I'm going to give you a bit of information, and I'm going to invite one more check in a moment. Because both of you rolled pretty well there. Kind of leans around to look for you. Does recognize what you've said. Sam, you had a 21, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, that's...
No, 23.
23, yeah, I think both of you within that threshold. The expression is like he's going to answer, and then the taller individual puts their hand on his knee, and he kind of keeps stum and straightens up.
It's
just that expression.
His penis straightens up.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Going beyond that, I'm going to get both of you to roll investigation checks. Now, Jethro, I'm going to give you advantage on the investigation check because you did roll quite well on the insight. Sam, I know you rolled pretty well. You've got the information, but I want to.
Okay, with advantage, that's a 2.
Okay, cool.
14.
14.
Come on, Gex.
Yeah, neither of you rolled high enough for me
I
to tell.
don't think I've ever rolled a good intelligence. Intelligence.
I I didn't think you might,
Investigation.
but there was a chance. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, the DC on that was like an 18, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Fine.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but yeah, the halfling, and I will, this person is clearly a halfling, or at least of halfling origin.
Yes.
Straightens up, kind of, flattens his face.
So,
And
shall we? In common.
naturally, yes. All right. There's this kind of razor sharp smile, and so we begin to debate and settle the matter of the estate of Duke of Hell, Sinolas, recently deceased in his native plane, and therefore ad infinitum, ex infernus ad infinitum. We mourn his passing, etc., etc. We have two
Don't
parties.
speak for yourself. I mean,
Yeah,
Glenn
I
certainly
don't. I
doesn't know
don't.
his passing. Please continue.
We have two parties making claimant to the
May he
estate
burn in heaven.
and remains left over. Regrettably, those of us dealing within legal matters have not been able to obtain a material copy of the will and testament of Sinolas due to an issue with contested occupancy and, well, a squatter in the castle, which will soonly be...
Oh my god, has this come out as a positive?
We risk loss. And a continued...
Oh my god.
However, we have been willing to accept a copy solo illusio as presented by this individual, Gromdriel, who has identified himself as the lawyer and reticent, retained legal advocate of the late Duke. Gesture towards Gromdriel here. By consequence, we have representatives of a countersignatory and executor of one particular contract carried out within Sinolas's estate.
Oh, I see. So these aren't people contesting the will, I'll say.
Oh, not quite. You individuals, I understand, are representing the Seneschal Focalor, whose claim to the estate continges upon a particular clause within a particular contract, which we have been presented with in material form, that signifies effectively a failsafe. And as such, we have a particular consideration and a ruling to make.
I must say, I'm rather disappointed that you misled us into believing there was a contestant to the will, rather than just a simple arbitrary case of solving some contractual matter of a previous agreement made between my late master and Focalor. Of course, we will attempt to honour this as best we can. Please present us with the details forthwith.
Very fine.
And please, may I speak to your manager later?
Full Karen mode. Activate.
Yeah, exactly. I thought.
As I understand it,
Yeah,
and
Karen.
the clerk lifts one suddenly abnormally long finger and places it down upon a particular line on a particular piece of parchment, scratches down upon it, and reads first in Infernal and then looks up to translate into Common. Should the provisory figure identified as Duke Sinolas, the late, be unable to contribute or fulfill obligatory duties, yada yada, as such within line of contract, full possession and responsibility, full possession ex responsibilitas shall fall to Seneschal Focalor, undersigned as beneficiary and executor arbiter advocatus diaboli. a simple failsafe within the clause. The court finds that upon the instance of death, this constitutes a failure to deliver on certain responsibilities laid out within said contract. They are available for your perusal, of course, but I understand, I imagine you will be familiar therewith. And as such, the spoils and all materia accrued as a result of said contract defaults to Seneschal Focolor. Upon deliberation, the court finds this a matter of latum contra specificum, and as such, while the will, a general pre-existing document, covers the acclamation and deliverance of material goods in a broad sense,
Outside of this contract, yes.
precisely, to the individuals represented by yourself. We are intending to rule, preventing any objections, that the specific details of this contract shall fall to Seneschal Focolor, and all materia accrued outside thereof to the assassinating parties named within the will.
What does that mean? We want souls. We don't want castle. What does that mean?
Waylay your comments. Good sir. Hang on a second. Just keep it stum, my good man.
Speak plainly, little man.
I advise you to wait.
I'll turn to Gromnon and say, not you, little man. I meant him.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So we just need to the representatives I have here have a particular set of souls that they are concerned about. We just want to make sure that they fall outside of the contract in question. As far as I'm aware, the contract in question pertains to a material plane above, for which these souls did not die in. They died here in hell. Therefore, as long as my compatriots who I am serving here reacquire these souls, they are more than happy to fulfill everything you've just said, because it makes complete sense.
Am I to understand that there are certain specific articles in which you are interested?
They are specifically interested in 2 souls lost in the assassination of my master. They died in his palace, therefore fall outside of the contract with Lurich, as I understand it is we are talking about here with Focolor.
You may make a persuasion check, but
Right,
the DC is
woof.
not particularly high, I think, in this case.
Yes, I don't.
Yeah, advantage there. Yeah,
It's not.
Still
It's
got
not.
that,
It's not deception either, because I'm
No,
talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go, loads. 23, I think that is. Hang on,
Okay.
let me just check.
It's a legal matter. You should. Lawyer should be lying and nothing else.
23. 23.
Okay. The clerk looks towards the 2. Again, I'm going to carry through on those insight checks. There is a tightness in both of these individuals. The halfling whose throat you can see is tense. And then the taller of the 2 speaks briefly. And you can hear, what you hear is a woman's voice, and there is a kind of bubbling to it, as though there is liquid in her mouth as she speaks, which I'm not going to do again. I know that, yeah, fuck it, let's do it again just for flavor.
Caitlin, boys.
Yeah, well.
I'm sorry, you'll have to spit that out. I can't understand you.
There is a smell of iron in the air as she speaks. But the voice comes through, and eventually what she gets out is, we also have specific individual articles in which we are interested.
Name them.
There's a glance from the halfling over. And the woman, the taller woman, takes a scrap of paper. It is charred at the edges, and she reaches over across the clerk's desk and plucks a quill, dips it in the ink, and writes on the paper, Obadiah Black.
It's fucking Caitlin, for fuck's sake.
Not
Yeah.
happening.
Caitlin and Titus. Oh, Titius.
What is your name, my dear? May I ask? You have not been introduced to either of you, which I find rather rude, actually. Another thing I shall be bringing up with the management.
We're here purely as representatives.
So am I. Please name yourself, otherwise this proceedings will not continue.
There's a dart and a look back through. The clerk coughs again, clears his throat, and says, no ruling has been made as yet. I'm sure I don't need to remind you. If you wish to abandon these proceedings, you'll be in no position to advocate for yourself.
I find it incredibly unprofessional of you not to provide the names of the people involved in this legal proceeding, as you have already passed mine across without my permission, may I add. It is essential that we know who we are talking to before this may continue. They have a vested interest in a similar subject as to us.
Does the advocate wish for his name to be stricken from the record?
From their minds, I would have,
Yes.
not the record.
How about both?
There is little difference between the two as far as the court finds.
Do you have it within your power to strip it from their minds?
Well, of course, this is the court of infernal law. What we declare shall be.
Then have it done. Shit, called my bluff.
Very well. And so the court finds that the finger is placed upon the note card, plucked and crumpled. Does the claimant provide any justification as to why this name should be seen within the remit of the contract over which their entire claim persists?
I will place my hand on the table and I say, my name is Jethro Chadwick. I killed Sidolas, and I am here for that man's soul.
It appears that we have a specific point of dispute then.
What is their justification
put
for this soul?
I put my hand on him and say, come, as if pretending. I don't care. I want him to do this, but just pretending that I'm trying to stop him as a lawyer.
She speaks and says, well, this individual was a citizen of Lurich, and therefore his soul should be under the purview of the Lurich contract.
This citizen did not die in Lurich. The contract is under the purview for the souls of Lurich. The citizen died here, fighting Sinadas.
He had renounced his citizenship to Lurich.
He is no longer a citizen of Lurich, as is. Yeah. Therefore, he is not bound in either the material planes above or here by your contract. And neither is the other soul, who I've forgotten his name because I'm terrible at remembering names.
Golturian, yeah.
Golturian, a citizen of the North. Of the Northman tribes.
This individual, Obadiah, had renounced any citizenship in life?
As did I.
Yes.
Renounced our oaths to the king. Lurich.
The clerk will straighten, and for a second there is a kind of vacant, absent look upon his face. The lips peel back, and these razor-sharp teeth glint in the candlelight. And then he comes back to the room. The court finds in favor of the current ruling, and that shall not be modified. Souls accrued by and from citizens of the nation of Lurich under the relevant contract shall be are allocated to Seneschal Focalor. Souls and all other material wealth accrued elsewhere and covered under the general will and testament of Duke Sinalas shall be allocated to the assassinating parties as per document presented solo Elusio. Courier discerned, and from nowhere there is a gavel in his hand which comes down upon the table.
We just win that, Jed.
Relaxes.
Can you talk that
We
in
did.
English?
So, yes.
We got his soul.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Obadiah go through his R's.
yeah.
And
I'll say to him, and who gets it then?
yeah.
You do.
Thanks.
I'll nod as if obviously.
As quite rightly stated, if this individual, as we have found, this individual was not a citizen of
And what of
Lurich,
what of
therefore the
Goltorian?
soul was not relevantly.
We have
Well,
Goltorian too. He died here too.
Was
My next
Golterian
character
ever a
be a
citizen of
lawyer.
Lurich?
Apparently.
He wasn't
Already said that.
he wasn't
There
even
is
from
one.
our country. He's from another country.
Oh, no.
Do not worry. We have secured the articles in question that we came here for specifically. Now, please, can you fill me in on the details of the other spoils? I'm happy for the
Of course.
rest of the contract to be continued over.
Court will adjourn for 6 hours and 66 minutes to allocate, accredit, inventorize, notarize, and provide full documentation.
Jed, I'm just going to say that's 7 hours and 6 minutes.
Yes,
Yeah, it's just the 666, isn't it?
6 hours and 66 minutes.
God.
That's a long rest.
Understandable. Please, can we have somewhere to rest? And I will send my compatriots to come and collect upon their spoils.
Indeed. We have a number of leaflets in the entrance hall, which will provide recommendations of lodgings should you require such a place.
Excellent. Please, can you send a runner with the itemized list when it's available before we come to collect?
We will do our best to locate you.
Thank you. Consider this. If you fulfill this correctly, I will rescind my complaints.
Those of you in the warehouse, your bailiff, your tour guide who is with you, takes on a kind of blankness for a second, as though its attention is somewhere else, the back and the vertebrae straighten, and it's almost standing fully upright before it comes back and begins to hunch once again. I believe this is the... How many of you came on this tour?
3 of us.
And yet, the tour is concluded. Kindly accompany me to the waiting area.
Okay.
It's so
And
much better
just-
than webcam. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. Absolutely. I do want you to know that certain bits of that, the physicality of the characters, you kind of have to do even if the camera's not on. Because, like, that's not a voice that I can do without being really hunched over. Like
You've got to squeeze that one out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Between the,
I literally sounded exactly the same voice.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
good at voices.
You've got to kind of press down upon your lungs and put the pressure on the bottom of the diaphragm, and the rib cage has to do it. So I have to be kind of like shaver, like this. Yeah, it's good.
Get a little bubble going on.
You
Um,
definitely need to do your next character as a Matt Berry voice, though. Yeah,
I
you're real
won't.
good at that.
I won't be able to. It's one of those like very good at voices until I concentrate on it, and then I can't do them.
Yeah. Sustaining something like that is a challenge.
That's why I
Matt
switch
Berry is
into all
the
different
one voice I
accents.
want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's the blessing of DMing because you don't have to stay in character for that long, and I can kind of come and go.
Don't be alarmed. I'm merely going to harvest your organs.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah. The bailiff turns and just begins kind of, not taking this meandering kind of sightseeing tour and talking at all. It's just walking directly towards one of the exit that you came across. Gav, you would have left line of sight of these folks, I imagine.
Yeah, fair.
I might invite you to make a perception check. I think you've got
God.
perception coming out the wazoo nearly, haven't you? It's
+8, only a 12.
only a 12. I think that's enough that you'll kind of glimpse this bone devil wandering away with some purpose. Tor and Tongi, in train behind. If you guys are going to follow.
I was about to say, I didn't realize Gav. I thought Gav would come back to us, but if he's not with us, then as soon as our tour guide walked off, I would have called like, "Guys,
Yeah.
we're leaving."
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Cool. I'll quick march up to catch up.
Absolutely. Do mind the seventh step, as it contains rather perilous a trap.
Yeah, we got that on the way here.
Yeah.
What, the 7th step from the top or the 7th step from the bottom?
It
Pretty
is
sure it's from the
identical
bottom.
as there are 15 steps total.
Oh.
We have designed it in such a way as to be memorable, as certain members of staff were unable to complete the equation themselves.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Him being one of them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Have to put who's awaken on this poor bastard. Give him some fucking brains.
Just create more chaos.
You will
in
refrain
hell.
from commenting as to the intelligence of certain members of staff. Kindly.
Jed, can I ask you a question
Yes.
before we leave? Can I surmise if magics were used to disguise our identities and the identities of the other party during that conversation?
Your identities and the identities of the others.
Yes.
That was what the investigation check was for earlier. And no
Oh.
comment.
Okay.
So they were disguised from us and we were disguised from them.
No comment. You guys
And
didn't roll high enough. to
After
learn.
the point, and I deliberately, after the point where he removed our names from their mind, I revealed my name.
Yeah.
Deliberately. I waited till he'd just done it, and then I was like, I'm Jeffro Chadwick.
To be honest with you, Gex, it's kind of a massive flex that you revealed your name in our discussions about getting Obadiah back as like we killed this badass. We're coming for you next.
We already killed them.
Yeah. We've already
Off
killed
their
these lot.
master.
But we'll
Except-
fucking
except
kill
for
you
this-
again.
There's quite an irony in the fact that Titus and Caitlin
He
are
killed
sat
both
next
of
to each
them.
other.
He killed both of them. We didn't kill either of those people.
Titus killed Caitlin.
And himself.
Yeah.
That's probably why Caitlin can get Titus to shut the fuck up, because Titus was guilty
That's-
and shit about it.
That's why she was gurgling, because she had a fucking throat slit.
Full of blood
Not-
as well, because the iron in the air.
I'm not quite sure how Titus has been put back together again. When we see him, he better be like stitched up.
Probably.
Magic.
Yeah.
No comment.
Right.
Stapled
Uh,
together.
I'm gonna go and have a cigarette in a minute.
Yeah,
'cause-
It would
absolutely.
look like Matey from Event Horizon.
I could do with a wee bit.
Oh yeah.
I fucking
was thinking-
love that movie.
Do they have the soul of the dude who killed Jeffro's dad?
Well, David Beck
Because
Senior.
that would be quite a thing to own for Jeffro.
It was David Beck Senior that killed you. It wasn't Junior that killed your
was
dad.
Junior.
It was Junior Beck.
Oh, it was
who
Junior.
killed-
Okay.
Yeah.
You could have him minted into a coin and you just flick him around.
The Beck family had been kind of waylaying orcs for some generations.
So glad we killed him then.
Right, well, once we've got his fucking soul, we can cause some fucking mayhem.
I'm
Go to Oz and
surprised. I'm
take a
surprised
piss.
the Bone Devil didn't like. I knew he was getting a message of some kind when he went blank, but I'm surprised he didn't turn around and say like, "Well, those souls are yours now, so you can take them if you want."
That's gonna be finalization.
Yeah,
There's gonna be lots of bureaucracy. It's in hell.
and I got a sneaking feeling well, sneaking feeling. I'm pretty sure that this isn't over. That we're probably not going to get out of
No, the wondrous
plane
feeling that
before.
So's going to put a fucking a
Well, no, the one.
spanner in the works.
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking more that Titus and Caitlin aren't going to let us walk away with Obadiah's souls. They're going to want it, so they're probably
gonna
going to
want
come
to,
for
but-
us before we leave this plane.
We can get out this plane in 6 seconds.
That's if they don't, try and interrupt the process.
Caitlin may be able to. She casts magic, but Titus wouldn't be able to stop you.
I'm about to
Stop
say
us.
if Caitlin has counter spell, I don't know if she has that or not.
No, you don't.
I don't even know what class Caitlin was. I wasn't around for that stuff.
Mage.
Then she would have access to it, whether or not she knows it is.
I can't see them growing that much more powerful in a week, in like 2 weeks of.
Well, it's
Death.
more about you don't have to if she's already at the correct level to have access to that level. So I don't know what level.
Yeah, but
spell.
I'm not on about escaping. I'm just on about killing them.
Oh. Well, if we do have
I've
this
been considering murdering Fuckalore as soon as Jed said he was a seneschal, which means he was fucking Senelas's top boy underneath him. So he is his left hand or right hand man, essentially.
Well, the Folklore is seneschal to Mammon, the ruler of the plane, not Sinelas.
No, you didn't say. You didn't say he was seneschal to Mammon.
Well, based on normal Minorous law, that's the case. So
Well,
different.
anyone's gonna have a fucking seneschal if you're a lord.
But he wasn't. Sinelas was like a duke.
Yeah, which is a lord. It's not a king.
But I don't think Folklore was working for Sinelas because they're rivals. I think Folklore is above Sinelas in the
Maybe.
overall hierarchy.
I still think we can murder him.
I think we probably could. Well, maybe in a couple levels, maybe not at level 14. I mean, we had extra help with Sinelas and we struggled.
We get fucking Sam to set his fucking hound on him, and if he gets a lucky row.
What a 9th level fucking word of a power word kill again. Oh, that was ridiculous, though. That we're going to have to deal with that Lucrotta at some point.
Nah, it'd be fine.
I'm just worried that at some point it's gonna turn on us.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Yeah. Deal with it when it comes to it, innit, Sam?
What's that?
We were just talking about you. We were
Oh,
about your
fine.
Lucrotta.
Yeah, mate.
He's exactly the same saying. It'd be
He's my
fine.
little
But-
friend. He'll be fine.
Vic was just talking about how we can go fight Folklore once we've got
Yeah, I reckon.
souls, and then if we get lucky with a roll on the Lucrotta, you might get a 9th level power kill again.
It's like a secret tactical nuke, nearly.
Well, I did say when it first happened, I was like, we've brought a pocket WMD into the Hells.
It's a Fallout fucking big boy or whatever it's called. The fucking.
Oh yeah,
I've got a plan for when we leave. As
the
well.
Fat Man launcher.
As in when we leave the market, mint, whatever it's called.
We need to free as many tabaxi as we can, but we can only bring 3 back with us.
I want to stick around afterwards and change into someone else and see if I can catch these 2 leaving the mint and
Ooh.
reveal their identities.
See, I don't know if you heard me saying earlier, but I don't think Caitlin and Titus are gonna let us get out of the 9 Hells easy with Obadiah's soul. I think they're gonna come for us.
Fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll kick her ass again.
So if hopefully we do get this like 7
Well,
hour long
as
rest,
soon as
because
as
we're
soon
gonna
as
need
we
the spells.
as soon as we get the souls, we just leave.
Yeah, but we've got to wait 7 hours.
I
to
want to
have
know
the final thing.
what else we're getting, boys.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. What
Well,
all that gold that was in his room?
Oh, all the gold, all of the fucking other
We've
souls
we've
that
not-
weren't accrued through
we never
Lurch.
fucking spent any gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
then
like,
you've got a
I
spending spree.
am the only person who spent any fucking gold in this fight.
Yeah, because
Well,
we fucking
I've spent
saved
a
it for
bunch
when we
of
need
gold
it.
in
We nearly had
diamonds.
to spend it all to get the
I know.
potions to go and
I
fight
just
Sinlas.
think it's funny, like we just keep getting richer and richer.
Yeah, we're hoarders.
Yeah.
We'll get to a stage where we can just buy a country.
We're like any RPG player where you hoard all the best shit until like you've literally ended the game and you're
Till you
like,
completed it.
I've still got all the best shit. I haven't used any of my best shit. To be fair, I don't really care about the gold. I'm more interested if there's magic items in Sinlas's hoard that fall under our like will.
I really like the squatter comment as well.
Yeah, there's a bone devil squatting in his front room.
We should go visit him.
We can't get the physical will because there's a squatter in the way.
See, it was all planned. We all back?
Evan?
Gav might.
I am back. yeah.
Listening, but I'm
Yeah.
taking a leak, but I can hear you.
I'm here.
Just
Ed's
reading
intently
one more
reading the
thing,
content.
Yeah. What? No, this isn't a pre-written adventure. What are you talking about?
Just reading the next combat of us getting ambushed on the way back.
Yeah, by Caitlin and Tyus.
No comment.
And whoever else they've got.
What 5 divergent paths have I got next?
What was that, Vic? You froze for a second for me.
What 5 divergent paths have I got next? Thing is, even if you had something like that, we still wouldn't do any of them. We'd go and do some weird shit.
Well, it's the classic DM conundrum, isn't it? Like, I've got all this planned out, and the players have just gone this way.
No, but Jed has put something very fucking tasty in front of us to free Tabaxi and cause
Oh.
some mischief. So
Oh,
Absolutely. And so, speaking of, the 4 of you who are in the office rise together, and the clerk leads you to a split in the corridor. To the left, as you stand, oh, you're right, Jamie. It's kind of kicked you out and let you back in again, or
yeah, it was. I don't know what happened there.
don't know. Yeah, fine. Yeah, you're back in the table. That's okay. Yeah. A split in the corridor above this legal office. And to the left, as you stand, Gromlon and Jethro, you see the bailiff with your 3 party members trailing behind, taking its steps, swinging its elbows, standing then at the top of a staircase. The clerk gestures for you to join them and turns briefly to the other 2 and gestures for them to take the other split down the corridor. The layout of this space doesn't especially make sense. It is labyrinthine in a way that seems to defy physics. Those of you with a head of these things, Gronon being a dwarf, Tongi, who has spent a lot of time underground, you might have a head for how tunnels and corridors would fit together away from natural light. And the way that they are going should, by all rights, with the number of lefts and rights and ascents that you've taken, lead them out through the front wall of the building. But the two of them walk down the hall and take a right out of sight. As the five of you, plus the bailiff, descend, making a point to skip the seventh step. You are led down, as expected, through the back of the auction hall, where bidding for Wayward the Tabaxi has reached a price of 17,000 gold pieces. There are fewer individuals here. Those of you with a passive perception now, I think Tongi, your passive perception's up something like 21, isn't it?
25.
It's 25, that's right. Vic, yours isn't quite that high?
20.
Happen.
20, yeah, absolutely. So for the two of you, there are fewer individuals in the seats. You will notice that there is ash in some of those seats as you are led through the room. The Tabaxi looks all the more terrified, all the more doe-eyed.
How much gold
Its
do we have right now?
whiskers are wet.
Not that much. We
Fuck.
still need to make sure we got souls.
Wait, how much we're gonna get? This, right? Probably afford to buy a cat.
Yeah, but this
I was
is
thinking
going to
about
be
just freeing them
sold
anyway.
already.
Yeah, how much money we got?
Well, we don't. I don't think we have 17. Maybe we do, but that'd be everything. And we'll only get the itinerary of the other place, in a few hours' time. This is over. And if you spend 17 grand on a goddamn non-human tabaxi, Obadiah, when he does come back, we'll make sure you all end up back here.
Yeah, fair.
This is just Tongi being a former slave. He's like, this isn't fucking right.
Agreed.
Not much you can do about it now. And, just have to buy your time.
I mean, like going back through this after already coming through this once, I'm just going to roleplay favorite that Jeffro is probably going to have to shove Tongi like out the door, like go.
You could stop and watch if you'd like.
No,
The
I
bailiff is
wanna-
not.
I want to burn the entire fucking building down. That's what Tongi wants to do.
The auctioneer, as you leave, is calling. Do we have any advance upon 17? Any? Any that are good for it? But you don't hear any more that comes from this.
Don't bid if you ain't got the money.
An element of threat in the voice.
That's what the ash piles are there for.
Yeah.
Just polymorph the taxi into something different.
I think I might have polymorph on me.
Oh, do you have a spell slot? That's the question.
I've got fucking loads of spell slots, mate. The only one I've used is freaking Goodberry.
Yeah.
No, I don't have polymorph on me today. I don't have enlarge or reduce either.
Got a potion.
hang on. What?
Go over and
Ooh.
just feed him in it.
Oh no,
And
that's
you can
touch.
shrink.
That's touch based. I can't do that. Never mind. If only great invisibility wasn't touch based, just vanish, Tabaxi.
Just lucky I'm not pure evil because I'd have done heat metal on the cage.
Right, let's get out of here.
You are led back through to the bustling entrance hall, and the bailiff stops and turns and straightens. We hope that your visit to the Soul Mint and your dealings have been pleasant and prosperous. We thank you for your custom and look forward to your patronage again in future.
There is something we could look at for places to stay. The entrance.
There is a rack of leaflets.
Make sure we tell that guy.
There is a rack of leaflets that will make recommendations. It is not the policy of the house to endorse specific businesses and
All right, we'll just
establishments.
pick the one that looks nice and then go there and tell him.
Okay.
That guy's been trained by Sainsbury's.
There is a whole rack on there. You can make an investigation check looking over it.
I'm not very good at investigation or reading.
Yeah, I don't think Jeff or Tongi should take this.
What's the one that looks the nicest? Like it's most colourful.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a 5 on investigation.
Okay. What catches your eye, Jethro, is a place called Brawlin' Billy's. Now, Brawlin' Billy's barbecue pit
Yes, I want to go there IRL.
is a restaurant, and it has restaurant, food, rooms, blood on written in big letters there.
Guys, this place looks like a winner. Let's go there.
The image on the front has like an imp, like a kind of cartoonified imp with slightly larger eyes, and it is holding a dripping head of like a blonde child.
Fighting food and booze. In that order.
Do you say a blonde child?
Yes, like a human child.
Right up your
Yeah, I was about to say, right up Jeff Rose.
Yeah, we.
Kid deaf and that, Oh, Boney, here you go. Have a gold for your very good service, sir. I'm going to give the Bone Giant a gold coin as a tip for his.
Right.
See what he says to that.
Much gratitude, sir.
We'll be it.
We were
we'll
all
be at
together
Brawling
in
Billy's.
the boat earlier, weren't we? All 3 of us. All 4, sorry.
On top of the gold, now you've passed the gold over there. Maybe I'll request a persuasion check there. You can have advantage on account of giving the gold out.
I think I'm going to have +1. I think +1 charisma.
Yeah.
Which is a 20.
20, yeah. And such good, discreet, and respectful guests the 3 of you were, sir.
Right. When we
And
come back, I'll
extend its hand in a for you to shake beyond that.
and I'll pass him another gold.
Okay, amazing. Yeah. But are you doing so with a kind of like
in the handshake.
In the handshake, yeah. You feel the warmth beyond what you were expecting in this handshake, and a kind of glint in the eye of the devil as you take it. But it does accept the gold. It pockets it along with the other one. We will send a messenger to you once your business is ready, sirs.
Thank you.
Cheers, pal.
You
Excellent.
You don't know where
Thank
they
you.
Keep those tabaxi do you? Those cat people.
If you are interested in perusing livestock further, the next auction will take place in half an hour. The rest of the livestock is kept in our live pens, which are behind the auction room.
Okay. All right. Thank you there. Have a good day, somebody.
They are kept, I ought to say so, in excellent conditions. It is well ventilated, and they are given access to the fine lights of our radiant annex that is the roof. It is of a far superior quality, and we feed them nothing but eggs to ensure that their coats are kept glossy.
Well, as a bit of an animal person, that's not the best way to keep them all glossy and healthy. They need a good varied diet, not just eggs, but they need meat as well.
I will pass on your remarks to the livestock keeper, sir.
I'm a druid, you know. I know these things.
You shouldn't have said that.
The druid of hell.
They're just going to feed the tabaxi other tabaxi now.
No,
As
no.
As your lawyer, I would recommend you stay these comments and allow the fine people of Solomon to look after their livestock as they see fit. Thank you, good sir, and we will see you soon.
The bones of this bone devil really click and crunch as it kind of comes right down for a bow.
I'll extend
Wave
my hand
and bow.
while he's bowing, as if he's going to kiss my ring.
And it stands and it extends and it almost comes back up to full height before bending down again and moving away and approaching some other people who are sat upon the benches in the room and asking, if they need help or.
We could have asked him about the other two.
Oh,
No.
well, he probably doesn't know anything. He's just a lackey guy. But I've just realised something. I should have cast a spell when we were in the fucking warehouse. Because what fucking matey just said, I don't think we were alone. I don't think there was 4 of us. I should have cast the invisibility.
Anyway, should we take a few steps over yonder, and I'll gesture to the other side of the street or something?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
How did we get on, gentlemen?
Well, we've seen where the souls are.
Yeah, we found Obadiah and Gotorium. We know where they are now.
Good.
So, how did the talking go?
Wow,
he did a lot.
You
As
know me.
is to be expected.
I've secured our end of our bargaining, and Obadiah and the young other chap from the north, who I forget, will indeed.
Gotorian.
Yes, Gotorian. There we go. Will indeed be part of our spoils, or sorry, should I say my client's spoils?
Well, you're technically one of the clients when you're not looking like that. So.
Oh, my young man, it's just sarcasm.
I know.
And where did you disappear to, big boy? When we were in the soul vote, you vanished. I just had to cover your ass then.
Big chap.
Went for a wander.
Find anything interesting?
A lot of dead people.
You wouldn't
We
say.
are in hell.
Yeah, I mean, you're a dead person.
Yep.
Yeah.
Found meat.
Oh. Did you take
Wait.
you?
No.
Do you want you?
Yeah, we could probably buy you as well if you want.
Well, I'm
Wait,
not making
wait.
any more deals with devils.
We'll make
No,
the
they can
deal.
find
My
You
own
could,
way out of here.
we'll make the deal and just give you the soul. Like, give a shit. We kill devils. Like, make a deal with them. Kill them after. No worries. We'll fucking nick your soul.
I'm fairly convinced that the two who counter to our claim may be related to some of your late compatriots, or may in fact be your late compatriots.
Well,
Couldn't say for sure. Couldn't see them. They were just dark hooded figures, but they were of the right size.
Lady sounded like her throat was cut. Could have been Caitlin.
The
Very interesting.
the shorter of the two responded to Halfling.
And he had something long,
I
long
don't
wrapped
mean
up.
verbally, Jed.
Did
I
you
saw
ask
your
him if he
face.
liked duck or not? Should have asked him if he liked duck. That boy was always
What's with the duck? Sorry, that's lost on me.
tedious. He always eating some fucking duck soup or always disappearing off to some other duck.
Everywhere we went, he ordered duck soup. Used to go with him sometimes. It was all right.
As your lawyer, I recommend you share pertinent information with myself before we
You're not
Well,
a
go into
fucking
negotiations
lawyer.
such as this again.
Not a fucking lawyer. You talk a good line of bullshit, though.
I think maybe if it all goes tits up on the top side, I've found my next venture. Lawyer of the Hells.
Both of those. I'm surprised they didn't react when they seen Jethro.
Well, I can't say for certain, but they were dark and shrouded, so perhaps we were also.
What, like
there is
magic? They couldn't see us.
I did counterclaim that I was very dissatisfied with the fact that they revealed my name, albeit my fake name. And they seem to have the power to strike that from the memories of the opposite clients. So the powers within that building are very strong. Jed, could I try and work out what they did to do that?
In terms of that would be just an Arcana check.
Was it like he did it, or was it like an item, or something in the room? I don't really know.
Are we doing
It
this
was shit.
while we're on the way to Billy's?
It's like 9, Jed. Shit.
9. Okie dokie. I'll come back to the narration.
Oh, sorry, it's more than 9. It was 12. Still shit.
12. You are well aware that such magic exists. That it is possible to, make somebody forget something, having done it to people yourself.
Yes, but I can't surmise how they did it. Yes, okay.
Yeah. As you leave the Mint, the street is similarly busy to what it was. You've been in there for a couple of hours now. But the queue outside has a few different faces and a few of the same. The Oni, a little taller than the Wanderer, but similarly broad at the door, stands, looks over to you, and I hope you've enjoyed your stay. Prosperous travels to you, Sarah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Sure.
Go to Poorly Billy's.
Gentlemen, I'm wondering if maybe it might be pertinent to stick around for a minute and see if we see those two people leaving.
Oh yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah, good idea.
Perhaps we could set up over at yonder, Jed, insert establishments.
Yeah, absolutely. Literally across the road, there is like a cafe.
Perfect, exactly what we need.
In fact, a tea room. I'm going to be precise here.
There's a tea room. Is there a newspaper stand selling broadsheets?
There is not.
There is fighting blood and beer at this cafe.
At the tea room.
Yeah.
As you wander over to it, you see, and it's a kind of Blackadder font type script on the sign above the window. That reads, warm welcome, hot hands, tea room.
Wow. Get tug offs here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The interior is largely kind of slightly scorched lace. And behind the counter, there is one woman, clearly fiendish in origin. You can see the horns coming from her forehead, but she is portly and slightly hairy on the arms. You watch through the window as she spits into a cup and rubs around the inside of it with a a rag from the front of her pinafore and places it upside down upon the shelf.
Yeah, that's where we come from. People pay extra for that.
Well, you can pay me extra then. Just being deadly serious. Table for 5, is it?
Yeah.
Quite. With a view out the window, if you please.
Oh,
Their balcony.
fine.
Veranda out.
You are at street level. There is a large pane of glass for the window, larger than you would possibly in your mortal lives have ever seen.
As soon as we sit down or stop, I want to cast Find Familiar ritually.
Okay.
Go on. I also
Yeah.
want to do something else before Jed interjects with more stuff. Go.
Absolutely. Yeah.
In the shape of, I don't know, I want it to look like a fiend, I guess. And, I don't know, a raven fiend creature.
Okay.
We can pick the look of it.
Yeah, you can choose what it looks like. Absolutely. Yeah. We'll use the kind of raven stat block. What are you doing to make this thing look a little bit more infernal?
It looks like half decayed, I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
Great.
like out of fucking Nurgle's playground.
Absolutely. Brilliant.
Feathers just like a mangy bird, like the most rankest pigeon you've ever seen.
I understand.
This thing looks like a flying rodent. Like if it fucking landed on you, you would get the fucking plague. How far are we from the doorway to the where we exited?
Let's say it's not even 50 feet across the road. 35.
Okay.
You're just inside the building, but
Gonna
yeah.
have the bird perch on, like, looking at the doorway, sort of thing, and then we'll use the see-through eyes.
Okay. Yeah.
I would
absolutely.
with us being 50 feet, I'm very cognizant of that. I would like to cast Major Image on the window and turn it into a two-way mirror with an illusion.
Ooh, that's an
So
interesting idea. Okie dokie.
So we could see out, but they can't see in. It's just
Okay.
reflection.
Well, I think it might be a little odd that the building they could see into suddenly becomes a gigantic mirror. As they walk out of the building, it's like, oh, that wasn't like that earlier.
Frosted glass or misted up, something of that, whatever you want.
A steamed window.
Yeah, just change it into a steamed window, like that woman spitting on everything in here.
I imagine this place is pretty fucking moist.
It is. It is warm in there, and
then I will ask the lady for a moistest cup of tea, please.
Moistest tea? We don't serve fucking dry tea.
I would never insinuate such a thing.
Yeah, fine.
Serve your best ale.
Ale? This is the warm welcome Hot Hands Tea House.
What's hot hands bit about?
Alcohol. Wine, whiskey, settle for brandy.
Do you a cup of brandy? Fine.
All right.
And for yourselves.
Cheers, love.
I'm all right, love, for the minute. Thank you. I'll have something in the moment, though.
Paralyzed by indecision. I get it.
I'll have the same as him, and I'll point at Jeffro.
Too much of a drinker?
Well, I would imagine
There's not much to
not
do
really,
when
because
you're
he's a slave.
not much to do when you're locked down in a.
But I imagine he doesn't have he didn't have access to it as a slave.
Mushroom
This is a new
moonshine.
thing.
Brewed in a sock.
I imagine him eating mushrooms and probably getting off his face a bit.
Yeah, Tog is probably more of a drug user than like alcohol. So,
You got any skooma? Anyway, yes, sit up. We'll name an amount of time that seems reasonable to wait, gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just drink tea. No, I'll keep asking for more tea as we wait. An hour or something, and then we'll go.
Disconnected.
So, Vic, you're looking through this raven's eyes. I'm going to get Tor to roll a perception check.
Disconnected.
Just flat. and the rest of you to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Because I made the windows misty, isn't
It's not why. If anybody passes, then I'll tell you.
28.
Oh.
Jed, if you could take a look at my 2 dice, please.
It's astounding. Yeah, well done. Okay, cool.
Two nat
Holy
20s.
Oh,
it? Well, that's it. You're
No.
rolling ones from now on.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
basically that's me fucked for the rest of the session.
Okay.
That's Jamie's greatest
13,
row
Jed.
ever. He normally rolls ones most of the time.
Yeah, and on a disadvantage, I've rolled 2 nat 20s. What the fuck?
On a fucking perception check of all things.
Yes, that's a 35.
And for yourself, Gav? Ooh, I cannot hear you. Are you muted?
10.
10 total. Okie dokie.
Yeah.
I haven't heard you speak for a little while there, Gavin. I guess I should have checked in.
Oh, no worries. I haven't really been saying anything apart from ordering tea,
Well, okay, yeah.
casting, detect poison and disease.
Right, I missed that. Yeah, sure. The tea is not poisoned. The brandy shows up as poisonous, although not especially so.
To be expected.
oh
We're
yeah.
immune anyway.
Oh, yeah, but if you're immune to poisoning, that means you can't get drunk.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Not immune to poison.
You can end the poison condition whenever you want, right? That's how it goes, isn't it? It's...
Immune to frightened and poison because of the hero's feast.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
I
Sure, yeah.
thought that was something else.
What's a hero's feast if you're not getting hammered? What are you doing with it?
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
no.
side point.
I think the thing about the
Culture's
the
Yeah.
hero's feast is get to that perfect level, like happy and like full of beans, but you never get past that, so you maintain.
You it's the perfect level of drunk to play pool as well.
Yes, exactly. You're that 3 to 4 pints of beer level of drunk. You can just play pool perfectly. To me,
I'm talking like mead hall levels of drunk where you think it's a good idea to go invade the next earldom tomorrow.
Yes,
Ooh.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Not tomorrow, tonight.
Yeah. Grab your axes, boys. We're having it.
I've only drunk mead that one time. We were all together in Coventry, and I did feel like I wanted to invade some Scandinavian island or something. Great.
Should've been
Invade the living room and bottle Kuth's racist friend.
yeah. I was about to say something similar.
Yeah.
That guy is such a dick. Sorry. Carry on.
I just wanted to watch John Wick 3, you know?
It was
Yeah,
one. We were watching one.
Without fucking monkey noises, please.
Yeah.
Every time the fucking sommelier turns up. Oh no, it wasn't the sommelier. It was the other guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it one? Not even.
Yeah, you were.
No,
you
yeah.
were
I remember
John Wick.
watching John Wick 1 there. Relevant.
Yep.
Strike it from the record.
Yeah, it might have been John Wick 1 and 3. Doesn't matter. Yeah. And also Hot Shots. Hot Shots 2.
Yeah, I remember that.
Stupid.
Part 2. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. Ah. Yes. Sorry. Right. Okay. For most of you, then, the tea is not nice. Gronon, after a little while, you realise that there is definitely a hair floating in your tea. It is dark. It is curly.
Is it hers?
No comment. It's hard to discern. It was saw the face that Jamie pulled there.
Did we see her scratching herself before she made it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe detect poison and disease was the wrong thing.
Yeah. Divine Sense would just do that. Yeah, it's all bad here. There are biscuits kind of coming out on the saucers as well, but as you go to pick them up, they kind of crumble.
Oh, so they're like the worst biscuits ever.
The genuinely
Wormy.
the worst biscuits. There aren't worms in them, but it's like just the pinching the edge of the biscuit.
That'd have
creates
some
almost like a
nutritional
snap.
value.
Yeah, absolutely. They're really awful. The brandy is not bad. Warms the stomach. It's got that kind of sweetness and weight to it. Slightly herbal flavor.
Choice.
most of you, this is kind of what you pick up on. People do come and go from the Soul Mint. But as you are looking around and looking away, there's a kind of noise in the room, and you are the only people sat in there. Or so you think for a long time. But Tongi, you notice at a table over, the imprint on the tablecloth. Now you rolled incredibly well on that perception check, and so I'm going to describe this in quite uncertain, quite like unambiguous terms. The imprints of a couple of small, tiny, even elbows in the tablecloth.
What a thing
Where
to
the
do.
chair is fairly pushed in, but you can see like where the fabric on the tablecloth, because this is a doilies and tablecloth kind of place, and so the soft furnishing there
Help.
and the padding of the seat has the dimple of a tiny arse with a tiny tail coming off it. There is an imp sat in that chair, and you rolled well enough that you can tell from the angle of it, it is angled and it is facing towards you. Invisibly so. The rest of you do not notice this. Tor, you are looking out through your familiar's eyes, and you see unmistakably Caitlin Goss and Titus of Shoe walk out from the Soul Mint. They look uncomfortable and pissed off.
Has Tongi
Probably
ever seen?
rolled-
Has Tongi ever seen either of these two people before?
Tongi has not, Tor has.
Oh, Tor sees it. Okay, good.
Tor is looking out through the eyes of the thing. So Tongi has noticed the invisible imp. And you rolled quite highly again, didn't you, Vic?
20 something, 28.
Yeah. Titus is holding Caitlin's hand and leading her, as though she herself is not looking through her own eyes.
Oh. They
are not wearing disguises, but they are both dressed in black. Caitlin's face is, Caitlin's head is covered by this wide brim hat, but you've seen well enough to kind of see through it and make out her face, make out her cut throat. She has this kind of veiled, kind of dangly, this kind of veil coming from the brim of her hat. But you've rolled high enough to kind of, definitely identify her. Yeah.
Hello, old
They
character.
are not speaking, but they are looking awkward, and they pause briefly as they come down the steps. Yeah. They're just far away enough that Caitlin leans to whisper something, to mumble, and you can't quite hear it. Bear with me as I'm just going to make a check.
Fireball.
And Titus leads Caitlin away up the street.
Okay.
Well, we're nearing our hour. Shall we leave?
I will relay information. Well, they've just come out. They're walking up the road now.
Titus.
Do you want to follow them or what?
Titus, you
How
sure?
do you want to deal with this?
It was them.
Yep, it was definitely both of them. Titus and
Yeah,
Kill it.
you recognize both their faces.
Obadiah's old pupil that started this whole fucking mess off.
Was it okay? Is that it?
Gotta kill him.
Well, she whispered something to him, and I couldn't hear what it was. And then they walked off up the road. I think the bird still might have him in sight. I can have it follow him for a minute. But,
I don't know what the course of action is here. We need to secure the souls before we consider doing anything.
Yeah.
Maybe we should find out where they're staying before this.
that could be a good idea. We'll find out where they are.
Is that something you can do with
Get
your
the
bird?
souls. As long as we stay within like 100 feet or so.
Oh, that's not ideal, is it?
Is it only
Oh.
100 feet? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this is more of an Obadiah kind of thing. Shame we don't have him with us quite yet.
Yep. Brains. Big man. Fuck it.
Yeah, telepathic connection, 100 feet.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Is, sorry, Sam asking. Are you gonna say anything about the person in the chair?
Well, I was about to comment on it, but I was waiting for you guys to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, I was just going to say, Tongi is going to be like, since he's noticed the invisible imp,
Yeah.
he's going to be staring at the invisible spot while everybody's talking, and then he's probably going to say something along. After Tor mentioning, would Tor have mentioned that it looked like Caitlin wasn't looking through her own eyes?
Yeah, I would have relayed all the information I could have. I would have probably relayed it as we were sat there.
Okay, because then Tongi's going to
'Cause,
say, like out loud and like to the group, but also kind of directing it at the invisible imp in the chair. Maybe he knows, or maybe they know.
What?
Can we help
Okay.
you? And he's just going to ask that directly at the invisible imp.
Two things are going to happen. Tor, are you still looking through your raven's eyes?
As soon as I hear Tongi say that, I will probably drop the looking through the eyes.
Cool.
I
Okay.
wouldn't do that. I would continue looking for its
But I
eyes.
will keep the bird.
And I take
following
back.
them.
You keep the bird where it is, but your eyes
No,
come back
the
here into
bird
the
will
room.
follow. I've told the bird
Yeah.
to follow.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, absolutely fine. Yeah. The bird can follow them. Yeah. And the bird can follow them of its own kind of semi-independence and come back to you. But you return your eyes back to the tea room. The smell of understeeped tea, over-milked, comes to your nose.
Oh, actually, I forgot to say, Jed. As I say,
Yeah.
Can we help you to the imp?
Yeah.
I'm gonna as I'm saying that cast see invisibility.
Okay, great, cool, yeah. And you make out the site of this imp. It looks rather like any other in this room, in this plane, except that it looks incredibly uncomfortable, incredibly awkward, rather embarrassed at having been spotted. Excuse me, gentlemen. I must be leaving. It is
I'm going to
time
cast
to-
Hunter's Mark on it.
Yeah, absolutely great. Okie dokie. What does that look like as you cast Hunter's Mark? Is it verbal or somatic? Do you know?
Reveal it for us. I
It's
don't
just
know.
verbal.
Just verbal.
Big red
Ooh,
cross
do
appears
you
on
need
his
to be able to
face.
see it to do that? That's the question. Let me check the spell.
Oh, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. See within range.
Yeah.
Throw
This thing
a-
is
throw a
still
can
invisible.
of paint.
Yeah, sorry.
so-
Throw
Yeah.
your tea over it, Jamie. Pretty brandy.
Throw brandy over it and light a match.
I don't even sit. I could just cast fairy fire.
Yeah, do something so the rest of us can see it.
The reason I would have come out of vision is because I'm hearing potentially an argument or an attack go on, maybe.
Yeah.
But then again, I can't actually hear these guys.
Don't worry. Don't worry, it's fine.
Because
I
I'm
think you
looking
can.
through. Can I?
Yeah, I'm going to rule that you can. That there's no reason why you can't have your vision through the raven and your eyes through yourself. Do you know what? There's nothing in the spell that says that you lose your own eyes and ears while you're looking through the ravens.
Okay.
As a bonus
So then I
action,
wouldn't
you
have
can.
dropped the vision if I can see
Okay.
from both.
Yeah.
because- there would be no point. I could use
Yeah.
it like a fucking yeah.
It's not like certain other things that's
Be like webcams.
I'm trying to think of other examples here that clairvoyant spell, for example, that say like you can't see through your own eyes and ears
Yeah.
while you're using this. I think clairvoyance says that, arcane eye, that sort of thing. Additionally, as a bonus action, you can see through the familiar's eyes and hear what his is until the start of your next turn, gaining the benefits of any special sense. It doesn't say you lose any of your own. So
Okay.
that's fine. So you're going to keep that up as As then Tongi mentions that if you're going to keep your vision through the Raven, you'll see a change in the body language between Caitlin and Titus, and Caitlin turns as though she wants to come back to the tea room, and Titus pulls at her arm, like he's actively pulling on her now.
I think this one might be a bit important to someone. Maybe
Get
a
him.
pet.
I
I'm
don't
gonna say
think you're
out
going
loud.
anywhere, my friend. And I'm just
The
going to
rest-
grab him.
Okay, cool. Make it a melee attack roll to try and grab this guy.
What is it? Do I add my
Add your
Like
strength.
Okay.
Just your strength and not your proficiency, I think, unless you are somehow
Proficient, no-handed.
kind of on unarmed strikes.
I'm not proficient in unarmed. I don't think so.
And Jamie's just paid for that double 20.
Yeah, that's an 8 for total.
Yeah, 8 will not do it.
Have we got anything to reveal it's from invisibility? Anyway.
All I've got is fairy fire, so I could try casting that. Like, if you guys want, I can.
This thing is making its way towards the door.
Yeah,
Fairy
please
Yeah,
do.
fire.
I'm gonna quickly pop fairy fire.
Yeah, all of you can hear it kind of apologizing and sounding awkward.
I'm
and the
gonna.
door-
Wait, what does Fairy Fire do?
Makes them
Fairy-
visible.
But yeah,
Advantage
fairy
on
fire
attack.
ends they can't benefit from the invisible condition
Okay, sure.
if they
do
fail
that.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So yeah, so
Please
as
do
the
that.
door,
I've got
the
a backup
door
plan.
Yeah, I've got something as well. Should have got
The door-
backup plan.
cracks and squeaks. It's a dex save, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, dex save of 19.
Okay, with Sky has advantage, being an imp. And a +3, so 17 up to 20 total beats it.
Damn it!
The fairy
Okay,
fire will
somebody
not
use
go
a
into-
thing.
I'm throwing a chair at him. I'm
No,
using.
somebody use a thing. Inspiration.
Inspiration. Oh yeah.
You want to force a reroll?
Yeah,
I
actually-
mean, he has to roll really
Go for
high,
it.
even with 2 dice. That's pretty high.
Go for it.
Okay, all right. So we get on a 16, it'll succeed the dex save.
Yeah, that's pretty high. Oh,
There we
fuck
go.
you. Fuck you, Jed.
I'm gonna take one because
Sif answer.
yeah, it's not that important. But I am going to throw. I'm going to throw a chair at it and just use a luck point to cancel this.
You know roughly where it is. Yeah, you'd make the attack. You would make it with disadvantage, but if you want to spend that,
I guess I'm proficient. So it's a lot.
if you're throwing the chair, that would be an improvised
Improvised
weapon.
weapon. So
Yeah.
what,
You
what do you
have-
want to add to it?
Tavern Brawl, just add your strength modifier.
Okay, 25.
25 will definitely hit, and you hear this thing go, "Ow!" and the chair kind of bounces off something that you can't quite see.
I will cast Thaumaturgy to slam the door shut as he tries to open it.
Great, cool, yeah.
And I'll go over and I'll follow up the chair with going over and grabbing madly at nothing.
Do
I'd
we
rather
have any
say, like-
flour in the bag of holding?
If I can direct Jeffro to where it's like, if Tongi and Jeffro together can.
I
grab
saw where the chair hit, so I'm just gonna run over there and attempt to grab this invisible bit.
I'm gonna call because we've got. No, tell you what, I'm not going to call for initiative yet because it's just the one thing. But Tor, looking through the Raven's eyes, you're still within range. Caitlin and Titus have turned around.
Hey.
Ooh,
Come and
The-
get us.
Weaver.
Waitress comes out from behind the counter and says, "What's all this? Stop throwing fucking furniture at my patrons."
I'll pay for the chair. Did you see a drink on that man's table? Was there? He's not a patron. He's a spy. Spying on us.
Well,
Also-
spying is a part of a devil's rights in these establishments, but you were quite right. Now listen.
Do they pay for such a service in a place like this?
Well, you're quite right, sir. He should have done. Come on now, sir.
Have I grabbed? Have I?
Wherever you are.
I'm attempting to grab the guy if I can.
Make an unarmed strike.
Sure.
You can grapple as an unarmed strike.
26.
You should do that with disadvantage unless you're spending
Oh.
another luck point.
Yeah, fuck it, I will. Hold on,
Yeah.
where are they? I don't know where they are on my phone. I'll use 2, yeah. Fuck it.
I mean, this guy doesn't have intense AC. His dex isn't, world beating. So,
Okay, fine.
yeah.
I'll save the luck point. That's just about fucking 20.
20 on the disadvantage.
Yes.
Yeah, no point spending the AC's 13 on this thing. So,
Yeah.
yeah. You're able to, you saw where the chair bounced. You've heard it kind of grumble and grunt as the door is ripped out of its hand, and you're able to get a collar on, a grip on a leathery wing by the scapula, and you feel this thing kind of thrash around. It has not stopped being invisible.
I will simply say,
Yeah.
Who are you? Why are you watching us?
And bear with me, I'm just checking.
I'll pick the chair up and come and put it at our table and say, "Here, put him in this," and hold him.
Whoa. Excuse me, miss. Have you got any flour? I'll give you gold.
I'll just squeeze and say drop the drop the invisibility. Let us see you.
Give me a second.
Gonna
I'm
start
checking a
getting painful.
specific ruling. Outside of the room now, Tor, can I get you to make for me another perception check using the raven, or looking through the raven's eyes?
That is 19.
19. Caitlin stops, straightens up, stamps her foot, and claps her hands. Jethro, your hand goes loose as though there is nothing in it anymore, and Tongi, you see this thing vanish as though it is being pulled out of space. Vic, for you one more time, I'm going to get you to roll an Arcana check this time. This isn't a particularly high DC, but an Arcana check is what's appropriate.
Ars Carner.
Oh,
That's an
8.
Arcanta check, I think.
Yeah.
8
No.
total?
Yeah, but it's a 1.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You are confident that these events are related, but you can't quite put your finger on why. Yeah.
It's gone.
I'm going to look outside the door.
I think it's outside, boys.
Wait a minute. What about that gold for some flour?
I'll-
Yeah, throw a gold. I'll throw a gold for the damages anyway. And here's a gold. Fuck off.
I'm going to drop my disguise self and jump out of the door.
Okay.
And,
Head straight out into the street.
Cloak billowing, wings abreast.
Breast.
I better follow him.
And stare down whatever I find, because I don't know what I'm going to see.
Yeah, I'll follow it last.
The 5 of you pile out. And I'm going to draw things on the board. Just so we know what we're looking at here. That's a sufficiently disgusting Shade of Rot.
Fucking knew
It's
it
not
was them.
all right.
Are they level 20, Jed?
No comment.
Yes. I would be, after all of this, another day, I'd be interested in seeing Titus's level 20 character sheet just to see what he turned out like. If he is level 20. Another day.
Make it
Yep.
yourself.
Well, I want to know, after the fact, when we're all done, where he went in his journey. Did he go full warlock and drop all the fighter?
Now, I've spent a little while describing the street. The steps for the Soul Mint are here. So you guys are directly opposite it on this side. You are in this kind of rutted, dirty road, a little bit like a Wild West town. And smoke and grot and vegetation blows in the wind around your ankles. As these two individuals dressed in black stand side by side, a little way beyond you. In fact, let's bring him out to play.
Yeah, you have him. He's real. Well, the good news is that's just like drop the penny and absolutely confirm that these bitches were working for fuck all for everyone. Because we only suspected it before. Now we know 100%.
Well, I mean, it was pretty much done deal when we figured out that that knife belonged to Vocalor.
What's that name? First?
It's just his. He made it to kill the other guy, didn't he? Out of his
Yeah,
hair.
Vocalor made that to kill Sinlas.
We didn't even need it. Because we're badass.
Because when Leonard grabbed
He
it, he
just
got the hand and shoulder.
He just manipulated us into doing.
And we didn't need the knife. We just did it the old-fashioned way.
Yep. As I come out of the door and see them, I assume I see them, Jed.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to get you guys to
I'm-
position yourselves about here-ish.
I'm not
On the table.
in non-initiative comment.
Yeah, we're not into initiative yet. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I would like to come out and say, you again. Round 2, is it? Addressing Titus in Halfling.
Okay. I'm going to invite Gronon to make an insight check and everybody else to make perception checks, stepping out.
Oh,
Bad.
10.
26.
10 total?
22.
22 on the perception checks.
26.
26.
7.
7 for Jethro. Jethro, your eyes are locked on these two ahead of you. They stand, both of them, tense, angry.
Yes. You couldn't die right the first time. To do it again.
Caitlin's
Friends with him.
expression is hidden behind the mask. Titus, Sam looking over them. You get nothing, no hint of recognition, no fury here.
It's
But they
as
are
if they
feeling-
have no memory. Continue.
It could be that, but it's hard to say. The rest of you rolling high enough realize that they are not the only people looking your way in the street. There are a number of other devils. Over here. And as you all pile out, a barbed devil taps its friend upon the shoulder and points directly towards the wanderer. This individual, now the other three of you have rolled quite well. This individual is the one that the wanderer shot upon the dock.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's the fucker, he says in Infernal.
I did have polymorph.
Oh!
Well, that's Bagsy's soul's on your head then.
There is a tension in the air. And I'm going to invite everybody to roll initiative.
It's like high noon. We've walked out into the street. And
Yeah,
faced-
exactly.
Wah, 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 wah.
Plus
I'm good. I'm
That's
getting there.
terrible.
As always.
little guy. Oh,
Then I need a microscope to see that one. Whee.
whoa!
Got him.
Oof, I didn't roll well.
Yeah.
It's alright,
I keep
Jeffrey,
forgetting
we'll
to
win
give
it.
myself vigilant blessing. That's the issue.
Do I still have enhanced ability up?
We wait.
How long were we
An
in?
hour duration. I'm going to say with the time that you were in the room. Do you know what? I'm going to be really generous. I'm going to give you 1 round of enhanced ability.
Oh,
Oh, God. What
Oh.
charisma stuff do I need to do?
It's a charisma ability check, so it won't affect things like attack rolls.
No.
yeah, it's just ability checks.
Yeah, intimidation or something like that.
Okay, these guys have rolled a 4 because they suck. Then we'll roll. Okay, great.
Oh, I am so not in the right frame for a fight.
We'll manage.
I just have to swing my sword a lot.
I've still got my big spells.
I mean, I got like 5th level spells, but I don't have the right spells prepared, basically. That's the issue.
Just click on yourself to
Fine.
remove it. That's all you gotta do.
Okay, I know.
I've rolled really badly on the initiative.
Is it as bad as me? I got 6.
So on 3 rolls, I got a 1, a 4, and a 6. So
Wait, that's not right. I got 7. What am I doing? I got +1 initiative. I've rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Brain.
okay. There are more of these guys hanging around. Okay. Jethro, it is your turn at the top of initiative. You have eyes on Titus, you have eyes on Caitlin, and the sting of betrayal creeps into the back of your mind. Or the front of your mind, maybe.
Hey, you're the only one who's going to be really affected by this, Jeffrey.
Oh wait, I'm 55 feet. Dash then. Close. Whatever. I'm gonna use Step of the Wind.
Yeah.
Key point so I can get to him. Like, Titus, you bastard! Fucking turned on us, or whatever. Start wailing on him.
Disarming strike. Get that weapon out of his hand.
I have a bit of a
That's
plan.
that's
for
no
that.
fun. I want to see what it can do. Honestly, I want him to at least shoot someone once. Yeah, that's 27.
The last thing you said there, Gex. What did you roll for your attack?
27.
Ah, there he goes. 27. Okay, you've been kicked off the table. 27 will definitely hit.
Cool. Oh.
We'll get you back in a second.
Tor's got a bag of holding, doesn't he?
I rolled a 2
Tor's got
in
the bag of holding.
Discord. That's 9 damage. That attack.
9 punch damage on Titus.
Well, it's piercing damage.
Okay, nice.
Oh god.
9 piss.
Nice. 9 pissing damage.
Yeah, 9 pissing damage. Yeah.
I've already used my bonus. When you hit, wonderful. Yeah, fuck it.
You have to hit with an unarmed strike to do that.
No, it's just when you hit with monk weapon or an armed strike. So,
Okay. Yep. Cool. Yeah, this cancels that. Yeah, great.
So I'll spend a key point. He needs to make a DC 18 con save.
Con save. Okay, he's pretty good at those.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
And when that cute.
He's going to make it on an 18.
All right, I tried for another attack, but it's
14 will not hit, and you feel the first strike come in and just catch him in the top of the arm. And it shakes, it strikes as it should, but he moves too quickly for the second strike to hit.
What's he look like? No, I'm up close. Does he look the same?
This looks like the Titus you remember. This does not look like the halfling you saw in the room upstairs. He's got that same droopy mustache and Shuni's features.
Doesn't look like a zombie or anything.
Like a lack of shoes.
He doesn't look like a zombie. His face is... His skin is shinier and kind of burnt to look at him. But not, maimed or too badly hurt.
Sure, I'll move
In
here
the way
just
that,
so.
yeah, sure. So you're right next to him. Okay. All right. These two are not on the initiative, and I should have taken them off. I'm sorry about that. That's fine. Okay, it is Titus's turn. And Titus, having seen you up close.
Oh, is he black? Where is he on the tracker? Sorry. I'm blind.
Yeah.
Oh, he's there. Yeah. Sorry.
16 on
I'm
the
blind.
AC.
I'm
Yeah.
blind. I'm blind. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. It is Titus's turn. Looks up at you with a fairly placid face down at the wound on his arm. Did you get my letter, Jethro?
Oh, shit.
Don't worry. Tell me about it later.
Did I? Forget.
And he's going to cast Dimension Door.
Yeah. Oh.
And with that, he's going to blink. The air around you tears open. He grabs Caitlin and pulls them both through it.
I don't remember you getting a letter. It must have been ages ago.
I don't.
We check the envelope.
Oh, was that?
I don't know.
Well, he's fucked off.
The air has kind of warped and shuffled, and the dimension door closes as the two of them are pulled through magically. That is Titus's turn. Tor, it is your turn.
Well,
There's
I was
a gang of Barb
cast.
Devils, that you've spotted
Okay.
tooling up across the road.
Any of them got metal tools? Anyone wearing metal?
These guys, are they wearing metal?
Like a bracelet, earring?
They're not wearing like metal armor or enough that you
No.
can kind of, significantly cast that on it. And what weapons do they have? No, they aren't actually.
Okay.
They're kind of stretching and scratching, and the barbs on their skin and the claws in their hand are extending and stretching out. They're taking on a more menacing form.
1 second, I'm just looking for the
Eat these guys for
spell.
breakfast.
Ah. Here we go. How far is the range? Okay, yep. I am going to cast a level 2 Scorching Ray on
Okay.
the front 3.
Okay, cool. All right, that's an attack roll, isn't it, for Scorching Ray?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. So first attack.
14.
14 will not hit. That misses. So you get 3. How many? If you're casting it at level 2, you make 3 attacks, or is it 4?
Her 1 fire ray, her 3 fire rays. You hurl
Yeah,
them.
you make an
1.
attack roll for each one of them, I think, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So 1, so that's 13.
13. Okay. Yeah, won't hit again, I'm afraid.
The next one was 25.
25. Okie dokie. Which one are you aiming for with 25? This third one on the end here?
Yep.
I'll number
Yeah,
them
because
like
it
I
would have
usually
gone
do.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
Which is just 2d6.
okay. As you fling that at it, that third one on the end raises its forearm, and the scorching ray kind of wraps itself around the arm, and it just continues completely nonplussed. Like this has hit it, but it doesn't seem to be taking any damage.
Okay. I think there's nothing else I'm going to do for the minute. Nope. Next person's turn.
Okay. Nothing else for Tor's turn. Gav, it is your turn. You've noticed you recognize number 1 here as the guy you shot at the dock. From the way he's dressed and the kind of the clothes that it is wearing are torn in places.
I'm immediately going to rage, and as part of that bonus action, I can use my pounce.
Great.
So I'm going to pounce over to this nearest guy, and then in rage, using frenzy and dreadful strike, I'm going to attack that first guy.
Okay.
Number 3.
Brilliant. Three full attacks on number 3.
Yeah. No, I have
Sorry.
2 attacks.
2 attacks on number 3. Brilliant. Okie dokie.
But
Yeah,
I'll start with 1 anyway.
Yeah.
I might move off to the second guy that I actually killed first time round. I have advantage with these.
Yes. Where's the advantage come from?
Like that
Rage?
I'm
Frenzied rage?
frenzied rage. Yeah.
Is it frenzy? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, reckless attack.
Reckless attack. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, cool. Yeah, good to know.
That was 21.
21 will definitely hit.
And rage and frenzy. I think it's doing 6d6 plus 8.
Okay.
So that'll be
30
30.
points. Yep, great. Okay.
And because I'm using the maul, it's going to need DC 18 con save, or it's going to be forced into the prone position.
Exciting. Okay, great. Con save. He's okay at those. DC, what did you say? 18.
18.
Yeah, flat. You've splattered it. As you knock it down to the ground.
And then with my next action, I'll use the start of my movement and head over to this guy.
Okay.
And just, again, we're aiming for knees here, mostly.
Is this devil number 2?
This is devil number 1, the guy that I had already killed.
All right, great. Yep.
That's a fucking 27.
Reckless attack again. Yep. Great.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Go for it.
Apologies, lads.
You can have the sheet. Yeah.
Take your time.
So, Frenzy. Extra attack, minus range. Me. So that was Dreadful Strike I used last turn, but I thought there was some other ambush thing that gives me more damage on the first attack of my turn. Which I miscalculated for the first guy. It'll be the same for this guy.
Okay.
66 plus. Which will be 19 plus 8 is 27.
27 on devil
And
number
again,
1.
yeah, and again a con save of 18.
Go for it. Sam, I'm gonna borrow your die. And again, we'll fail. Far and away. And these guys are not bad at their con saves, but yeah.
Me done.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Tongi, it is your turn. You have seen the Wanderer. You've seen Tor try to defensively hurl fire at these devils, and the Wanderer just leap into action as they begin to, move towards you with threat.
Right then. 1 second, I'm just trying to do some math about positioning and stuff.
Yep.
Right, yeah. So Tommy's going to move.
Okay.
I think to there. Just double check. Sorry, to there. Got the wrong square. So that's 20 movement from where I was.
Got it.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 20
Yep.
feet of movement.
This is to me.
Action.
Yes.
Channel Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary.
Great. Exciting. That's from you, yeah?
Yeah, it emanates out from me.
Okay.
Oh, it must be underneath. Hang on.
What does that do? What does that look like?
It's like a giant
Questions, yeah.
silvery white dome, kind of like starlight, but with since the whole like him discovering where he's getting his power from and stuff, there's now like rippling shadows over the like dome, so it's like starlight silver but with shadows like mixing in with it.
Nice. Excellent. Cool. Okay. Cool. And what does that do mechanically?
And Twilight Sanctuary, whenever a creature, like a friendly creature, ends its turn in the radius, I can do one of two things. I can either remove Charmed or Frightened, which they don't need. So I'm going to focus on giving everybody temporary hit points.
Lovely. Cool. Okay.
And then bonus action, because that's a feature, not a spell.
You're not using a spell slot? Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So, and it means I can cast a proper spell as well, because that's a feature, not like a.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to use 4th level spell slot for spiritual weapon.
Okay. So we'll give you a concentration token as well as everything else. Oh.
Get the token away from there. They're attached together for some reason. Oh, there we go.
Incredible.
Oh God. Okay, pressing R is what changes it. I'm sorry. Roll it like it.
Put Tongy back where he was.
There you go. Now it's underneath me properly. But spiritual weapon is going to appear next to number 3 and hit him.
Okay. So the 4 of you, Obadiah, you are in the radius of the thing. I'm happy with that. You were before, and as will Gronumby as well, where he is now. Okay, make the attack roll. You'll make the attack roll with advantage because he's prone.
Oh,
On the off chance that you crit.
yeah, I'd say there's 19 there, so. That's 29 to hit.
Great, fine. Yeah, that'll hit.
What's 4th level spiritual weapon? 3d8.
Cool.
And then +5. So that's 24 points of force damage.
Cool. And that guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, fine. It's a decent well. Yeah.
And then I end my turn, so I'm going to give myself some temporary hit points.
Oh, mate.
You know,
I've just
yeah.
brutal plan.
1d6. So I get 17 temporary hit points.
Cool. It's your cleric level plus d6, is it?
Well, it's a d6 plus 14, so yeah, cleric level plus.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Great fun.
And that's my turn done.
Lovely work, Tongy. Gronon then is your turn.
Double advantages thing. How does that work?
Pardon me?
If you get, I've already got advantage on this charisma stuff. If I give myself advantage again on something I'm going to do, what does that do? Nothing.
Advantages from on the same thing don't stack.
They don't. Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Yeah, so yeah, if you've got advantage on, obviously there's multiple different things that you'd have advantage on, but yeah, you know, yeah, you can't kind of double advantage it or anything like that.
That's fine. Then I am going to fly up, beat my wings, fly directly up, while casting thaumaturgy and causing tremors in the ground around all of these people.
Neat.
And I am going to shout, "Fuck off, unless you want to die again," to everyone in front of me.
It sounds like an intimidation check.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Does a little bit.
Obviously, the tremors is for flair. Nothing else.
Yeah, but I appreciate the flavour.
Thank God for advantage. 22, Jed.
22 on the... Okay. All right. We will see what happens on the Barb Devil's turn. Which,
am I getting something from being in this radius? I wasn't really listening.
I will...
boner.
Yep.
I'll roll that for you now.
You gain...
same, 17 temporary hit points.
Thanks, darling.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
That's my turn, Jed.
Caitlin is not around anymore because she has been dimension doored, and that's fine by her.
She's been given fucking dementia.
Yeah, absolutely. With a 22, these two guys at the back who have not yet taken any damage are going to turn and run.
Star slot save there, boys.
The other three, these two are both going to stand. They've been prone. The other three are all going to make attacks. And now, Gav, you've been attacking them with reckless attacks, so they're going to have advantage on each of their attacks against you. So, Devil number 1 is going to make 2 attacks. First with his tail. No, first with his claws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get resistance to piercing and bludgeoning and slashing. I
Correct.
mean, rage, I think.
So this will be piercing damage, but he has just crit.
Bring it on.
So it's fine. Right, okay. So 23 points of piercing damage. You can half that to 11 if you've got resistance.
Yep.
And you are grappled by the claws as they wrap around you.
Let him try.
The second attack comes from the tail. And it's going to be a 20 total.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Yeah. So that's going to be it's 6 points of slashing damage, which again you can half to 3. I think you resisted while ranging.
Or ranging.
Yeah, while ranging.
Yeah, I am a ranger.
Yep. Yep. Right. Devil number 2. It's going to make 2 attacks. First with advantage. That will hit. So this is with the claws. 14 points. You can have that to 7. And the tail is going to miss. And the third devil is also going to stand. Make 2 attacks. First attack with the claws. It's also going to crit. So this one's going to crit with the tail. Okay, that's 33. You can have that to, I can count 16.
Yeah.
Okay, and then with the claws. Is going to. I don't think that'll hit. That's a 14.
I'm grappled. Does it do anything?
No, grappled would mean you'd have disadvantage on attacks against.
Okay, no, it misses.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything to your AC or anything like that. The 2 that have run away are going to stand at the back of the room. They're each going to hurl a ball of flame at you.
Running away, is it?
Yeah. They're backing off, definitely. They're eager to get out of the fight. But they think maybe they've moved to a... No, fuck it, yeah. They'll spend their actions to dash. because they are nothing if not bitches. Okay. At the top of the round, Jethro, it is your turn. Your friend, whom you just tried to stab, has dimension doored away in front of you. But your other friends are in a fight.
Bashed.
Yeah. You're in the area of the channel divinity, so you'll get some. Oh, Gav should get some temporary hit points as well.
Am I covered by it? Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to rule that you are. If it's
Cool.
meant to be a
Okay.
staple.
So
I was about to say,
17.
well, no, I think I rolled differently for each of you, but Gav had his turn before mine, so I don't know if
He's just finished his turn.
that was the Devils, wasn't it?
Oh yes, the Devils. Yes, you're right. Thank
So
you.
Gav will get the bonus in the next round.
Gav will get his bonus. Yeah, you're right.
This round, this round. Gav will get his bonus this
at
round.
the end of his next turn. Yeah, I know what's going on here. Yeah.
But yeah, so
Well,
are you
okay.
bonus action anything, Gex, or?
I could roll.
Jethro's ending his turn in the area of the
Right. Jeffro gets max on the roll there, so you get 20 temporary hit points, which is the max.
Just going off camera for a second.
Oh no.
That's why I take screenshots, gigs.
So Tor's going to be next anyway, so. Unless Titus just reappears.
No,
I
yeah, Titus
forgot
can come.
much that last.
Yeah, Titus can come off the initiative, and it is Tor's turn.
Okay. Well, fuck it. I am going to cast Polymorph on myself. I am going to polymorph myself into a giant ape.
Exciting. Do you have the stat block for that? Yeah.
Yep.
Great. Cool. Yeah.
I will add the 168 health to my already 770 health pool, giving
Cool.
me fucking 340 health.
Those go on as temps, don't they? For
Mhm.
polymorph. Yeah, I know polymorphs
permanent.
changed. So yeah.
Yeah. But mate, that turns me into a fucking tank. I can tank any fight with that sort of pool.
Polymorph. Yeah. Okay.
Right. What have I got in movements? That gives me 40 feet of movement. And I'm going to move. Where am I exactly? I am in a square. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20, 30. Then I'm going to use the ape's bonus action to leap,
Great.
which gets me leap 30 feet. I'm going to land next to those two and then swing his massive fucking fists.
Give you a concentration token. It's a
It
spell.
turns you into a fucking
Yes, but
big ass.
It's used your action to do it.
yes.
Yeah.
So
My point.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in this turn,
Yeah.
you can move up and into position, but it has used your action to cast the spell.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think you can stand next to some enemies for.
Monstrous. Okie dokie. That is anything else for Tor?
Nope, that's it then. Because I've used my bonus action to jump.
Okay.
1,
Why did you?
6,
Oh,
8.
As a laugh.
Yeah. Well, it cleared the last bit of distance.
Right. Gav, it is the Wanderer's turn.
The guy who has me chain or grappled
Is number 1.
is number 1. Okay. I just found out I got a climb speed equal to my walking speed. So I am going to run up the building, then use cloud jaunt, my giant cloud ability, to teleport 30 feet up further. So from 85 up, I'm going to power slam them back down nearer my boys.
Okay.
And I'm aware that will probably hurt me, but I've got temporary hit points, and it's fun.
Okay.
From the top rope.
So the two that
Don't I
happen
get
to
more
you are going to
temporary hit
both get.
points from Jamie?
You
No.
are outside of the area, and
Yeah, but I
temporary hit
started
points don't
inside.
stack.
You have to end the turn inside the area, but even if you ended the turn, it wouldn't stack with your.
Yeah, multiple sources of temporary hit points don't.
It would
stack, so-
overwrite the 160 you've just got. So yeah, no.
Yeah, nah.
Okie dokie. We're going to get 2 attacks of opportunity against you, first of all, Gav. And then, so if you're moving with this grappled figure, I'm going to make a couple of rings, but effectively it's going to half your movement. Unless, again, you haven't got, have you got the grappler feat or anything like that?
No, but he is a Goliath.
Yeah.
He's got heavy,
They
big lift
have
capacity,
the-
isn't it?
Yeah, they've
Outside
got the
strength,
carry.
Yeah, they have the
people.
lift
That's
capacity.
carry, though, I think. That's not against somebody's will.
Give me a second. I'm going to make the attacks of opportunity against you. And these
And I'm on
are
regular form, because I have to use
Arms around
bonus
your
action. Yeah.
first attack will miss. Second attack will miss. Okay. For running up the wall while grappled to this, I'm going to pitch it as an athletics check. However, now the DC to escape this grapple would only be a 13, so I'm going to call it the same DC as that. To go with that, to try and move this individual kind of against their will.
It's fine. I got advantage.
Yes, you do.
Just 26.
26 on your athletics check. Lovely.
Yeah, you
Brilliant.
even got advantage on stealth, haven't you?
Primal Rage.
It's so sick.
Beautiful.
And Jed, I haven't used my attack action yet.
No, you haven't.
So I'm going to use my attack action to break the grapple
Okay. So yeah, it would
at the
be your-
height of the.
Yeah. Okay. So you're moving. It'll be half movement to go up the wall.
Which is 30 feet up, then bonus action to teleport 30 feet up.
Okay.
So we're 60 feet up, and then I'll
You're
use
getting to
advantage.
you're getting to the top of the building. Yeah. So you're going to use your action to break the grapple.
It's 22 on an athletics.
Yep, that'll break the grapple. So this guy will drop if he's falling 60 feet.
Give him
He's taken
attention.
a bit of damage already.
And that was my attack action, so I don't get another, actual attack.
Yeah, it would be your action to break the grapple.
So that's me. I'm just coming down on top of him.
Okay. I'm going to roll the falling damage for both of you. Reminding myself of the rule because I can never remember it. Falling is for every 10 feet,
D6.
it's a d6. We're going 60 foot. So
And what is that screen? Like,
Oh,
it's like washed out apocalypse color.
is that better?
Yeah, it's just like
yeah. I had
hugely
just a
bright
web page
blue
up.
filter.
I had a web page up with fucking monitors on it. I was answering a Reddit
Okay.
post.
Screened you so good. Yeah.
Sorry.
Gav, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll your damage for falling. You're gonna take that as bludgeoning damage, so I know that you are. I know that you're resistant to that. But what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna let you make either an athletics or an acrobatics check to see if you can land on this guy.
This is a 24.
24. Okie dokie. So you will take 15 points. You can half that to 7 as you fall. You're going to deal another 15 points to the devil that you land on. He is very firmly bloodied now. But not dead. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's all.
All right. Okay. Yeah, to land like that, I should have said as your reaction, I would allow you to do that. So you can have the option of not landing on that guy if you want to save your reaction for something else.
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's an opportunity
Where
to.
Oh,
would Gav have landed back
Gav has-
inside the zone, or
What do you think there, Gav? Because you were trying to throw at this guy.
Yeah, I run up the wall and I jump out a little bit. If you're okay with that.
Yeah, so we'll position this guy here, and we'll position you on top of it in the same space, and we'll say that that's inside the thing.
more temporary hit points? Let's see. Hey, so that's 19 temporary hit points for you, Gav.
Thank you.
I'd have been used up all the ones you had before, did you? But so again, that doesn't stack on top. So your temporary hit points is now 19, regardless of what you had before.
Yeah, I never actually noted down what I had before, but yeah, from Heroes Feast, yeah.
But from
Hero's Feast isn't temporary; it's just on top of your
it
max.
just increases your max, doesn't it? It's
And the Wanderer didn't get that anyway because he wasn't.
Okay. Tongi, it is your turn.
Right. Well, bonus action. I'm going to hit number 3 with Spirit Weapon again.
Great, go for it. Not prone anymore, I'm afraid, but
maybe
That's
I should
alright.
have done myself into a T-Rex.
That's a 14 to hit.
14 will miss, I'm afraid.
Never mind. How far? Yeah, I'm going to charge up next to the Wanderer.
Okay.
First.
Yeah, sure.
And then I'm going to use my actions to take a swing at number 2.
Gets dropped again.
Really?
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
so.
Discord's fine.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah,
Maybe
giving
I'm
it all-
right.
yeah.
I was
roll it.
having this, like, my internet was dropping out for a second. Yeah,
I
like,
remember.
it's probably that Discord can handle it.
Maybe so.
That's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit, definitely. Yep.
Longsword, 1d8 plus 8. So that's, what's that? 13 points of slashing damage.
13 points on devil number 2.
Yeah, but then I can also pump my divine strike into this.
Okay.
So that's another 2d8. So 13 points of slashing damage and only 5 points of radiant damage.
Not bad. Is it worth splitting that? Okay. 5 points there. Okay.
And that's me done.
Okay. As you strike this barbed devil, you bring the sword down past his tabaxi skin collar and slash at its chest. That's the end of Tommy's turn. Gronon, we are on to you as you fly.
I'm not really been paying.
What's happening?
Landed on top of devil number 1 after throwing him off a building. 2 and 3 are both a bit hurt, but neither are bloodied.
A bit hurt, but neither are bloodied. Stand by.
Number 1, which is on top underneath the Wanderer, is bloodied, definitely.
And I have so much health now, I can be considered a minute.
Can I have a fireball-sized AOE circle, please?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Let's.
This might be the first time I've ever cast Fireball. I don't.
Ooh. Objects. Saved objects.
I'm pretty sure I can get the two of them, and it probably hit the spirit weapon without hitting anyone else.
Right, so we're going. Well, size. You can size that
Right.
up. I think.
I don't think it'd do that much damage to me overall. I have 338 health.
I
Okay,
can't see that.
Okay, Sam. Before you. Oh, I can't. I can't either. That's funny. All right, fine. Weird.
Right, it's not
I'm going to
permissioned.
permit you to make an Arcana check before you spend the spell slot.
Oh wait, these are devils. Oh, my brain.
Yeah, you would.
You don't even need to do that, Jed. I'm
Okay.
half asleep.
You
Yeah,
would
no.
see me use Scorching Ray and it do fuck all.
Yeah,
Use this
sorry.
one, Jed. This square here.
Thank you.
Gromlin would know that anyway. I've just been half asleep. Thank you for reminding me. Hold on. I'll just keep it simple, stupid. Second level.
The fuck?
Can I do force damage? Is that a choice on this?
I don't think so for chromatic orb, but you can check for him if you'd like.
Lightning.
Lightning type. Okay. You go for second levels. That's 48. If you hit.
Perfect. I'm pretty sure that'll hit. It's plus 1,000,000. 28.
28 will hit. Definitely. Yeah.
That's working today. 21 lightning.
21 will hit. You did get doubles in there, so roll again. Roll an attack roll again.
Is that cocked? That's cocked.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because it lands on the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Fine.
What?
Okay.
Hey, that's better.
How's that?
We'll go with the
Correct.
normal things. So 4 times 8 is 20.
32.
Yes, 20. Yep.
What?
32.
4 times. Yeah,
Right.
I can-
Goes 4 times it.
yeah, it is. Yeah, I can count.
Brains. We're all tired. It's fine.
32 plus another 48.
That's another
Okay.
18.
Fucking
And you're at
50.
Not
50
bad.
total going into number 2. Excellent, lovely.
So why did I get to roll another attack? Remind me.
Because chromatic orb, if you roll doubles on the damage dice, you get to make another attack roll. It bounces.
Oh. It's groovy.
I've
Yep.
See, is that new?
Yeah. Chaos
Fuck.
Bolt, and they've done away with Chaos Bolt now. They haven't done away
Yes.
with it yet.
Okay. I haven't realised that. You've made me do that
Yeah.
twice, and I just not even clocked it in my brain.
If you roll the same number on 2 or more of your d8s, the orb leaps to a different target within 30 feet. An attack roll.
New damage roll.
Yeah. And basically, it can leap the number of times equal to the spell slot.
Oh, okay, yeah, sweet. So if you the higher the spell slot you use on chromatic orb, the better,
Yeah.
because
The,
you could really make that. Yeah, I'm getting it.
Yeah, because
The
you're also
other-
rolling more dice for damage as well.
Yeah, that's the point. You get more chance of doubles, and then I can also use my sorcerer's fucking thing to re-roll numbers.
yeah.
So in other words, I should be mattering the shit out of chromatic
You
orb.
can force
Yeah.
like a bounce, yeah.
I've seen
shit.
people force
Yeah.
bounces on chromatic orb, because if you get to a high enough spell slot, you're guaranteed to roll doubles at some
Okay,
point.
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. In which case, yeah, once if you roll, it's not always worth putting in like a
Yeah, but if you're around a load of scrubs, that might even be stronger than using fireball,
Yeah.
for example.
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Anything
More
else
control.
for Gronon?
No, thank you.
Gronon, you are outside of the area of the Twilight.
Have you used your full movement?
Yes.
Damn.
I don't actually be in. It's fine.
Okay. Which brings us on to the Devil's turn at the bottom of the round. These guys are all pretty hurt now. So I think similarly, number 2 is going to attempt to make an escape. Anyone that wants to make an attack of opportunity is welcome to.
Oh,
Except
Yeah.
the Wanderer, you are.
I've used my reaction.
Spent your reaction. But Tongi and Tor can attempt to if they would like.
Yep, I'm gonna smack him. I
Okay,
get
yeah, make
2 attacks. My fist.
an attack as a reaction. But yeah,
He gets
Go for
multi
it.
attack. I suppose
You-
yes. One
yeah, as
reaction.
an action you can. As a reaction, you can make one
Yeah.
attack.
+9, so 20.
20 will hit. Does that grapple automatically with the giant ape? Remind me.
No, it's just bludgeon damage.
Fine, cool. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
it's the T Rex that grapples automatically.
Yeah, it's a bunch of beasts where it does, but yeah.
Mm.
Tell me the damage.
Which one's D10? That one there. D12, isn't it?
That's the 10.
No,
yeah.
D10 is this
That's
one.
10.
12, 20.
One, sorry.
That's the 10. Yeah.
That's 9, isn't it? So there's
Yeah.
the other 2. 9 plus
19.
10 plus 6.
25.
25.
25. Cool. Okay. Tongi, are you also going to attack of opportunity against number 2?
Yeah, do you know what? Why not?
He's quite hurt now.
Let's see if I can finish them off. That's 20 as well to hit.
20 will hit.
21, sorry.
You're going to hit him there. Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely.
And I'm assuming I can't put my Divine Strike into this?
Is that as part of the attack action? I can check the ruling.
Once on each of your turns when you hit a creature with an attack roll.
This is
It's
not on
turn.
your turn. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah. So how was it? I rolled a 4 on it, so that's 12 points of slashing damage.
12 points of slashing damage. He's going to kill this guy.
Nice.
As he turns to run and he gets pummeled square into the ribs, into these barbed, spiny ribs by the giant ape's fist, and then your longsword comes clean through a shoulder blade, cuts clean through that tabaxi skin collar. The coat comes open, and that sucker is deaded.
Good.
Again.
All right, our first murder in the hells after Sinalas.
Unless you count the Wanderer chucking that thing off the boat.
Yeah.
But he
Oh.
wasn't part. He's like
And
He
shot
killed it with
at
his
her.
own hands.
The other 2 devils are both going to attempt to attack. Number 3 is going to attempt to attack Tongi. So it's going to make a claw attack first.
Let's do this.
For a 17.
Miss.
Okay. And a tail attack. That's 21 on the tail attack.
That's my AC.
Okay, cool. So I've hit you there. So we're going to go with. Okay, no, do the maths, Jed. 12 points of 12 points of slashing damage. Can I have a concentration check from you, please?
Oh wait, I get advantage of these.
You do because you've forecast, yeah.
I keep forgetting that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
The
18.
DC's 10. The DC's 10. It's
Yeah, I pass that easily.
Yeah, brilliant. Lovely, grand. Okay, that's that sucker toasted. He's also going to turn and try to run, having seen his friend get smashed to pieces. And can get that far because he's used his action. The one underneath you, Gav, is going to move just this far. Crawling. He's going to use the rest of his movement to stand. And while you are prone on the floor, he's going to make a couple of attacks against you. First, again, with the claws. So that is a 19 to hit the Wanderer.
Yeah.
19 will hit. All right, and you are grappled.
No.
No?
Can I break his grapple?
You are grappled again now, having been hit again.
Oh, sorry. In that case, yeah, cool.
Yeah, you are grappled now again. Yeah. So with the claws, that will do 10 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
It halves to 5, obviously, you're still raging.
Yeah.
And then with the tail, because you're still prone, we'll do... that's, again, 20 total to hit. No, it's an 18 total to hit you. So I think that'll
That
hit.
hits.
Yeah. 20 points of slashing damage again, halves to 10.
All right.
And this guy is going to move just around to here while keeping the grapple on you. He's looking quite hurt. Yeah, I mean, you know, not dead, but certainly bloodied. Certainly determined to make you pay for what you fucking did. You can't fucking come around here. And it's speaking in Infernal in your ears, but making these kind of threats. You think you could just rock up onto my dock, moor your shitty boat wherever you want and not pay for this? You're going to fucking pay, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm well aware that you are not nearly as hurt as this thing as you need to be for this thing to be making threats. But it is now Jethro's turn. Yeah, great.
Hit
Go
the
for it.
blow. Bam.
Attack rolls.
Dope monk shit.
Boink.
That will
Hey.
do.
Oh, I don't.
Again,
18.
18 piercing. Okay, cool.
19.
19 will definitely hit.
9.
9 damage on top of that. Okay, cool.
Flurry of blows.
Okay, he's looking quite hurt now after these couple of attacks.
9?
29 will hit. Yeah.
Guts with. Oh, look. 17.
17 points. Talk us through it.
Yeah, right in the guts. Punch through his guts and. Wait, what is this? Bone Devil.
He's a barbed devil, so he's like
Does it
he's
have,
kind of
does it have flesh and blood?
Yes, and he's walking around. Now this guy's wearing clothes like he's been to work on the docks, but he's not wearing any particular armor. His skin is like rose bark, all kind of covered in thorns and barbs, and particularly the shoulders and along the arms, the elbows, the joints. It's more thorny, like a thorny lizard almost.
Fuck. I don't want to make it a scene.
Does he also squirt blood from his eyes when he feels threatened?
You're about to find out.
I don't really want to make a scene, but I'm just
Let's make a scene.
jump up and bring my elbow down on top of his skull, crack it.
The people's elbow.
Egg cracker.
And you find the sweet spot where the bones of the skull must have joined in infernal infancy and just feel it crunch like an Easter egg. And this devil is also dead.
Oh, perfect. I can go. I started in this square, right?
Yes,
5,
I
10,
think so.
15. No. 50. Oh, I have 55 movement now. Yeah, I can definitely attack this guy. I think, was that my first flurry of blows attack? I think
That was your first flurry of blows attack. So I think you've got, what, two more? 19 will hit.
15 damage for that.
Okay.
Sweep the leg. 22 to hit.
Yep.
15 damage.
15 on top of that. Okay. Again, looking really quite seriously hurt now. At the end of your turn, and it is Tor's turn in giant ape form.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Two,
King Kong ain't got shit on.
10,
Were these
20,
all Barb
30.
Devils dead?
They were all Barb Devils, this gang that attacked you in the street. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
The Barb
walk
gang.
to there. Then I want to jump on top of him.
Okay, go for it.
Like, fucking leap. Use my bonus action to leap on top of the fucker.
Okay. What I'll do is you get the bonus action anyway. Make the attack roll while you're in the air. Yeah. What I'll do if you hit, you're also going to knock him prone, so you get your multi attack.
That
I think
is
this is the rule of
19.
19 will
Oh
hit.
no, wait. What modifiers am I using?
Whatever the stat block would give you. So I can check out Giant Ape
Oh,
in the monster manual. But
what for my +9? Well, for a melee attack, it's +9.
yeah, do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be 19. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like fucking just the strength modifier or
No,
some shit.
no, we can absolutely rule of cool this because it is cool as hell.
So yeah, it'd be 19.
Yeah, great. Okay. I tell you what, I think you're going to kill this guy, but roll the damage.
What would the damage
Just in
be?
case.
What
Rings
is the
together
damage
strong.
on your punch attack or what have you?
Oh, that's 3d10.
Yeah, roll it. Whatever you'd like, my answer.
Get on, boy.
26 plus 6.
Yes. Almost max damage.
If I tell you this guy had 4 hit points remaining,
Ouch.
Just turn it into a pancake.
just leap
I'll do
into the air and just land square on this guy. And Jethro, you've been punching and kicking him, and you don't notice somehow Donkey Kong
It just lands
like-
on him and splatters him into a paste.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything else for Tor's attack, for Tor's return?
No, he's just gonna hit him with his other attack, with his second.
Yeah,
Bone
and so
smasher.
it's yeah.
Are the ones that ran away further than 90 feet away?
They've
'Cause I
they've-
actually haven't used
yeah.
my action.
they've run and they've kind of made their getaway. The two that fled, they decided that they weren't such good friends and they weren't quite so interested in Dockland justice. You're not so far from the dock, so you could try and search for them. I'd allow.
I was
Gonna-
gonna use
We've
the
got
bow to
more
throw-
important people
I
to
was
see.
gonna throw their bodies if they're zero
Yeah,
threat.
Yeah. We've had
Sure,
our fun
absolutely.
combat for the
Yeah.
day.
Absolutely.
After
If
dealing
the danger is
with
past, I will drop my
after dealing with a
concentration.
lawyer, we've managed to kill some men in the street. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that was the session of
got the
D&D.
stress out.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice simple encounter. Palate cleanser. Absolutely. Well,
Palate
it's a,
cleanse.
yeah. Just kill some ruffians in the dirt. Okay,
Drop the concentration. Drop the fucking HP.
I'm going to call the session a little early.
Oh,
It's not much early, but yeah.
I
I
wanna-
am. Yeah.
I just
Go ahead.
want to say, like, quickly that Tommy's going to pull a tooth from this Barb Devil that he killed.
100%.
I don't have a Barb Devil. Oh dear.
Yeah.
next to the
You need a lawyer tooth as well.
Yeah. Gromnon.
That would be nice. I have like a fucking I have a crime lord's tooth, so I might as well.
I have genuinely enjoyed playing fucking horrible lawyer character.
What was it? A
I found my new secret
fucking
weapon.
boner devil? Boner devil?
Bob
Devil.
Barbed.
Barbed Devil.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was
Barbed
just
Devil.
picturing you as 1980s Matlock.
I only know
I
about
like
from
how
The Simpsons.
Tongi's next of teeth is slowly becoming like overburdened with devil teeth. It's got like barbed, like bearded, like cattle off.
Hey, you gotta have a specialty.
Soon it will have
With the
Lacrotta.
devil hunters. Oh, when I add a Lucrotta tooth, oh, Grommel's not gonna be happy.
It'll be a Lacrotta.
I do have an owl bear beak around my neck from your pet's fucking mother or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it would be able to spell that.
Yeah. Oh no! No! Did
confused.
I think I put the beak on the prow of the
You
guy's
did.
ship.
Yeah. Was it on Dearborn's ship? Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Dear boy, dear boy.
Yeah. What are that guy's up to?
That's insane hell.
Having a whale of a time with his roommate on his boat.
Platonic
Giant-
shipmate. Yeah,
Yeah, his
absolutely.
platonic roommate.
Giant ape is insanely powerful.
It's a good one
Apes
for
together
yeah,
strong.
like the level you guys are at. Yeah.
Me and Lucy have been watching the Planet of the Apes movie. I say the new ones. We're gonna start on the old.
Yeah.
Now we've watched.
Was that or a T-Rex?
Yeah.